Welcome back to Swaggy's Arena, presented by Underdog. Whoa, whoa! You are the boss now, Swaggy. I served Gil diligently when it was his show. Now I will serve you as your host.
It's only fitting.
Okay.
It's only right. After what happened yesterday, it's only right.
Okay, as a champion.
Yeah.
So,
Championship experience.
yeah,
Sitting on this.
the experience of a champion.
I like them glasses. Yeah, it's like we shop at the same little glasses.
You know, right?
Let me get them.
I wish you was here, man.
Boy, listen.
Brother P,
Listen, he represented.
ducking, rooting
He
upstairs,
represented
him upstairs like he ain't got no name.
that man on trial
Trial. What did you do? I said, damn.
on the 25th.
You did say that. The exact date and
What is
everything.
it, January 25th? What was you doing at 3 o'clock? Damn, Gil.
But as you can probably tell, Gil is not here with us today. We had to give him a one-game suspension for conduct detrimental to the show after losing the debate with Nick yesterday, according to our chat.
You sure it ain't got nothing to do with them personal issues? Him and LeBron both got it at the same time.
It didn't take no time.
They took the day off at the same time.
Trae rumor.
Hey, that cannot be coincidental.
Trade rumors. Gil
just
baby
saying.
headed to Club 520. We don't know. Unconfirmed. Unconfirmed trade rumors.
Hello, Gil.
Personal day.
It ain't Tuesday for tacos, man.
But this is Swaggy's Arena presented by Underdog. Whoop whoop. We have NBA champion of the world with NBA champion experience. Swaggy P. Nick Young here with us.
Can I get my Stone Cold? I didn't get my Stone Cold today.
Give me Stone Cold.
Yeah, you got to do some kind of.
Y'all not gonna disrespect our namesake
I do.
on his show. We got the man on the cemetery, Larry Rashad McCants, back with us.
Now that's perfect. See, that's
You
perfect.
just got to cue it up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Bam.
On this side of the couch, we got
I'm learning that.
former #1 pick, current #1 domino player on the couch, Kenyon Martin,
Ooh.
here with us.
Hey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone has a sound now?
You got to pick yours.
Hey, I don't
Swag, are you okay with Kenyon's sound effect?
Yeah.
Okay,
We need
okay.
help.
Just making sure. You are the boss.
Yeah.
You are the boss.
Powerpuff Girl theme song.
Powerpuff.
And we got WNBA champion of the world, Lexie Brown, back on the couch. Lexie, you got a special guest with us. She didn't want to be on camera. We got to show some love to your mom,
mom's here.
who pulled up all the way from Jacksonville.
Hey.
She was looking to check Gil, but as previously mentioned, Gil ducking off face today. But we do miss Gil, but we still gonna have a great show. For those of you who watched the show last time, Gil wasn't here. You know it's gonna be turned up. Some would say even better than when he is here, but that is debatable.
Less screaming.
Oh, there's gonna be some screaming today.
Less.
But for all the fans out there, we still have 2 viewing options for you: our traditional version, mobile vertical version. Pick whichever one you want to watch. Just make sure you support Swaggy's Arena. So here's what's cracking in Swaggy's Arena today. Ice Trae and the Hawks pulled up to MSG and rolled the dice on the Knicks. Or will the Hawks crap out or keep rolling in the NBA Cup? The Rockets snapped their 15-game losing streak on the Warriors to advance to the NBA Cup Final Four. Did the Dubs get a taste of their own medicine? I'm sure a lot of Rockets fans, we're talking about 2018 Game 7. A lot of calls that then MVP James Harden didn't get, you know. Hey, what goes around comes around. You already know.
Interesting.
And Kawhi Leonard practiced with the team for the first time this season on Tuesday. What's the Clippers' ceiling if the Claw can stay healthy? Reports are he may be back in a couple weeks out there with that squad. They're a very surprising team this season. Should be even better with Kawhi back in the lineup. I did not, Clippers fans, I did not instruct Paolo to do that. Nigga, is that okay? Is it okay? Okay, just making sure it is your arena. For all the fans out there that want to get your bread up, go ahead and download the Underdog app. Use promo code GIL, get $1,000 in bonus cash, plus a special pick'em. And as always, we do MostlyFans at the end of every show. If you drop a good question in the chat with your Underdog username, and we use it on this program, $50 bonus to your Underdog account. If you send us a video at mostlyfansgil@gmail.com, we use that on the show, $100 bonus to your account. Can watch the show live with us on YouTube Monday through Thursdays, 11:30 a.m. Pacific, 2:30 p.m. Eastern. We got audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. So we're going to start international today. So athletes such as Noah Lyles have taken issue with the idea of NBA teams calling themselves world champions. You already know we had a huge discussion on it. And as it turns out, he and others share those sentiments, and they may be getting their wish in the near future. So according to Joe Varden of The Athletic, the NBA and FIBA are in serious talks about starting a pro league in Europe that could rival the Euroleague and other international leagues. While the details of the league are not known at this time, it appears that several of the top teams in the current Euroleague are considering letting their license expire with that league after the 2025-26 season, which means top teams such as Real Madrid, FC Barcelona, among others, could be potentially be open to exploring a partnership with the NBA as soon as 2026, so long as the bread is right. They need their chips with dips, as you already know. So I want to go around the couch and ask you, a lot of you guys have international experience. Would you want to see an NBA-affiliated EuroLeague?
Oh, yeah.
But they come play in the NBA?
No, so they would play, so EuroLeague right now, I believe, is 13 teams that are a staple of the EuroLeague Cup. They're in every season, and 13 more teams across the European leagues.
So it's like the G League elite over there. That'd be dope. That'd be dope.
No, for sure.
Yeah, that'd
it
be
would
fun.
change everything.
Yeah.
Wait,
Change
so
everything.
would EuroLeague not be a thing anymore?
Yeah.
I believe the NBA is trying to walk into the EuroLeague's trap and take over said trap, just based on the report from The Athletic.
So it'd just be an NBA EuroLeague.
So FIBA,
Competition with them.
EuroLeague isn't sanctioned by FIBA, so FIBA and the NBA are in cahoots
It's not
right now.
sanctioned
So
by
I
FIBA?
might be FIBA rules, but FIBA don't get no bread off of
so
it,
it would
from what I
be
understand. So the NBA and FIBA
Competing with EuroLeague.
yeah, saying we would
Euro
like to come
Cup.
just take over your corners,
Dang.
Yeah, they come and take over their block.
and you pushing our package now.
Yeah. That's smart. That's really smart, considering how many
What they
Europeans.
said was because about the development, right,
Yeah.
of the AAU and high school kids. I had already thought this, right, for my 6-year-old. Like I tell you, we like 14, 15, we was gonna move to Spain.
Oh wow.
Yeah, bro, I'm not sending playing AAU basketball here when he can go become a pro at 15.
Yeah.
So yeah, it makes sense to me.
It seems like the route that they try to take with like the overtime elite and all that, it just didn't, it's not really panning out how they thought. And these European kids are coming over way better, more advanced, more pro ready. So they're like, we just gonna go over there.
Yeah, because you got to start them before they 18. Like you send them overtime elite when they 17, 18, that's too late.
Or you just got to teach them how to play real basketball.
No, but they got a lot of bad, the point I'm making, they got a lot of bad habits by 17, 18.
Yeah.
Right, you starting them in these academies at 13, 14, 15, you're eliminating those bad habits and you're working on the skill set that these guys are much better at than Americans.
Well, the difference overseas is that there is no emphasis on individual at all. So all of those players over there only know team. Lonnie Walker goes over, he says, man, this is real basketball over here. There's no ego, there's no individual, we all play as one. This Lonnie that played with, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So ain't no one guy taking all the shots.
yeah, he
No,
feels some type of way about
said
being over there. He like, man, I bring my son over here before I let the game taint him.
It'd be good to learn best of both worlds.
Yeah.
I think you should have you gotta have the culture inside you when you go over there too, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it all plays a fact. The way I was groomed to play the game was fundamentally sound. Me playing in college
We
for
learned different back then, yeah.
4 years, you know what I'm saying? We drill shit every single day with
Yeah.
Bob Huggins. It wasn't no days off, right? Of working on this, working on that, working on this, so you working on those things. So that's why I was able to, I'm saying KJ plays the right way in today's society, which at times is a detriment to him, right? But he plays the right way all the time.
Yeah.
And
Imagine if KJ played over in Europe, he would average 20 and 15.
Oh, right now.
Because he plays the right way, and they know how to get him the ball in the right positions.
Yeah, so-
you get lost in the game in the NBA when you play the right way,
Yeah,
and you don't know where you belong because you're like, usually our back door right here, but they telling me the space.
yeah.
And I never touch the ball because this back door is wide open.
Yeah,
Why?
he got a dunk last game. Same thing today. Paul George drove. He cut right behind and got a
Boom.
So it's
Playing the right way.
It's playing the right way. It's the fundamentals. And when he was younger in high school, and me stopping and breaking it like after every game, right, going over what good things he did, the bad things he did, right. Most games doing a lot of bad stuff, but just always addressing it, right, and keeping him where you need him to be. And that and I think that's what they do in Europe, right? They from, like I said, from the young age, from 12, 13, 14, they working on stopping
In
you,
the gym.
slowing
Yep.
you down,
But in the
Repetition.
gym.
and doing it the right
Gotta
way
learn
instead of
fundamentals
just.
first, yeah. But is that more us not teaching them?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We learned
yeah.
that.
Wait,
I
they
learned
took it
that.
from our system.
Yeah.
If you think about European basketball, like you know about Euro, they play college basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all college. In the lane, cut,
College
pass,
is harder
move it out the
to score,
ball,
yeah.
flex cuts.
That's what I mean. You see
And
downstream like 30
And they're in the
That's
gym.
That's
impressive.
so
impressive.
That's impressive.
Little kids are in the gym so many times.
In the academy,
I was in the gym
Yep.
like all day, damn near. I mean, there was nothing else to do.
we had to share
But
gyms with
like
little-
so many people in the gym. Would this affect college?
Well, I think
No.
You don't think?
No,
because now it's like NBA
because
affiliated.
No, because NIL still is a thing.
I'm sure they're using it as a developmental pipeline.
Yeah,
to get
it's definitely
more
a pipeline.
international players. I think there was like
So it's going to be
125.
more for. Do you think it's going to be like
They're just gonna
more
push 'em.
international players? Or are they going
Yeah,
to
more.
have? Are they going to encourage younger American players to
I
go
think it's
over there?
gonna-
both.
G-League.
I think it's gonna be both.
Yeah, the game gets softer because of that, though.
I feel like it's
Going
going to be
overseas
like.
to play?
No, them dudes play hard over there.
I think it's
Play
going to be like a
hard, but
level
when
above
they
the
come
G
here,
League.
do they play
I
hard?
think
Yeah.
it's a level above the G League because you're going against guys you're not familiar with.
Like-
Yeah, I think it's a level above the G League, but it's not.
what I-
It's not.
No,
I mean, these will be pro-European clubs, though, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yo, yeah,
the
for
obviously
sure.
historic franchises across Europe.
But
Pat
there's
Bev is on one of the teams
Yeah.
right now.
I mean, there's players over there that are like 16, 17, 18 years old. So you think that certain kids from over here, instead of going to school, they going to go playing that?
We'll
Because
see
if they
more
can get
Mr.
paid,
Biz.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they don't
Because they
have
know,
to go
because
to
people
school.
usually don't go overseas because once you get overseas, it's hard to come back.
Yep.
But now if it's an NBA,
And they got some
I
I
kind
could,
of
see, I could see
Dang.
them sending like vets and stuff over there too. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
that could be fire.
So, Kenya, question for you. KJ started playing locally out here last season. I think Sierra Kenyon, then went to IMG Academy. What did you notice as the difference? You talk about academy style basketball. That's academy in Florida, right? Brandon, if I'm not mistaken. That's specifically built. I just saw a video of it on IG, but just all the different resources, facilities. I think it started out as a Bolletary tennis camp and then expanded out to a bunch of other sports.
Yeah.
What did you notice the difference between the instruction at Sierra Canyon from an athletic basketball standpoint? Not getting too deep into it. To IMG Academy.
About to break
could you
Sierra
see
down.
more IMG Academy style, replication across the country and guys not having to go to Europe to go do that?
Yeah, so what KJ did was he graduated high school, and then the rule states to get drafted, you had to be 1 year removed. So we explored options of him going to Australia. We had an opportunity to do that, but the league tried to step in and control
Was that the NBL or whatever?
Yeah, so we knew the owner of one of the teams on there, and he was going to put him on his team, but then the league stepped in and tried to say they was going to place KJ on a certain team, and I wasn't going to have nobody playing politics with his future. So the IMG situation for KJ was, because he didn't plan on going to college, right? He was going to be a pro after the 1 year removed from high school. So other guys that were planning on going to college, they took classes. And while they were in classes, KJ was training.
Yeah.
So he lived by himself, he had an apartment, so it was getting him ready to be a pro. But the training part was, me and him talked about you need to work on your shooting, ball handling, your body, right? That was and he had a schedule, right? So you stick to the schedule, and he did, right? There was no, I don't want to get no phone calls, you missing workouts, that you was late, this, that, and the third, and he stuck to it, right? And it showed. He played games, but it was just the not having to go to class part, right? When you're in class, them dudes, like, he's working out. And you could tell, it was a difference when the guys that he was playing with and him, right? The way how strong he got, and because they were like, it was emphasis on it.
Yeah.
Because he was going to go be a pro the next year. So if you know the route that the kid is going to go, then why take this path over this college path or this other path? No, let's go be pros, right? Let's train as pros.
They still get NIL for that too?
No.
Oh, okay.
Like, so let's train as pros, man. Like, why put kids in situations that they gonna BS it?
Yeah. So per Varda's article, a part of the entry from Adam Silver's perspective is the youth development programs that the European teams have developed. By investing in those teams, you get access to that developmental program, which seems a little weird to me. since we created the blueprint for this, they took it over there, obviously expanded it out.
That's lazy work. You think about what they're doing. They're asking the European guys to babysit our guys, train our guys, and bring them back over here when we could set it up.
Yeah.
This is what the G
But I
League
think
is
they want-
supposed to be.
They want-
You're
Hey,
telling me you want to go partner with their formula is better than ours?
You
So
got
how
the
would you,
people
if you
here.
could fix the G League, how would you?
Oh, it
fix
could be much better.
Yeah, it could be way.
You just
I mean, I've seen clips.
You bring
It
an
should
like,
be
what is
an influx
going
of
on?
former players and a lot of different fitness enthusiasts and experts that know about the body, the physiovascular part of the body. Bring those people into the G League. Let the experience flood the G League.
Yeah.
Our experience, the scouting of the players, we all get like. Remember the Big Three when y'all was scouting for the players? Y'all wanted to pick players.
Oh,
Y'all
yeah.
sat up there in the combine and was like, yeah, man, we like him. But man, how is that? That was like the G
That
League
was,
without G League players. It was like, damn, man, imagine if the G League had Kenyon Martin and AI and Chauncey and Dr. J, all them looking down like, yeah, man, we like these kids. What? How is that not a part of our culture?
So right now we basically have the high school to college pipeline for basketball, but you see a world where it's more like baseball, where a lot of guys are getting drafted out of high school. I just watched a video on
It's
Juan
a farm
Soto.
system, right?
Yeah.
That's what the G League was
supposed to be.
do.
It
And
was.
now it's kind of like
But
the,
it's-
oh, I didn't
it's
make
a
it.
graveyard.
So I'm gonna go
It's a
play.
graveyard.
It's a
Turned into a
graveyard.
It is.
So it turned into a graveyard, like instead of a farm system and growing people,
Punishment.
It's
It's like, man, I gotta
feel
go
like
to the
punishment.
fucking.
Yeah,
it's
it
what it
feel
was.
like punishment.
That's what it's always been.
what it's
feel like
always
You
been.
go to the G
People talk
League,
about you,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, you
Like,
shame on you,
Unless
bro.
you
You
get,
fail.
like I
Yep.
said, I can only speak on experiences. KJ went down there and it was like, he going down there for 30 days. Him and Kevin Porter went down there, it was
It's like a prison sentence.
30 days and they was going back, right? This is the plan. This is the, go down there, play, learn the system, learn our plays,
Yep.
come back and come play.
But some people don't even get that.
Some people don't.
To
But
get
if
that,
they
you
wouldn't
gonna
have
come back in
yeah.
30
Yeah,
days.
yeah, yeah.
Right, no, but if you go down
not
there,
knowing, like,
45.
yeah, but if you don't
didn't
play
turn
well,
into
then
120.
you don't play well, that 30 can turn into 45.
360.
So we're gonna give you another 15 days,
You
right?
look around, you living
Right.
down here
Man,
for real.
Right. But it's so that's why baseball is for some people, baseball is a better product.
Yeah.
Football is a better product than the NBA, right? Major League Baseball and the NFL is a better product than the NBA. Because of that, right? You got to go to school for 3 years in football. You have to.
That's
There's
the
no way
system.
around. And the WNBA for that
That's
instance,
all
right?
three, yeah. And they got
I'm
great products
gonna
coming out
put
of
them in it as
WNBA.
well because of the development and the skill part of it that they have to go through each year. They are skill-wise compared to the NBA, they're head and shoulders above, better than us, right? Because they have you have to be a certain age to get in.
Well, and the NBA
Baseball
keeps
might-
getting younger.
Everybody
Baseball
keeps
might
getting
draft
It
you.
keeps getting younger.
Baseball might draft you out of high school,
you're not
but
playing.
you're not going right out.
No, you're not playing in the.
You're not playing in
pros
big
at-
boy.
at 19.
Everybody don't need
Single A,
Like,
double A, triple A, then you can go.
then, so it's like.
If you special, you special.
Yeah, special. That's what I'm saying.
th-
But everybody not special.
there are exceptions to this rule.
Yeah.
A LeBron James
Yep.
is an
Yeah,
exception to
absolutely.
this
That's
rule.
why I
Aaron Judge is an exception
Aaron
to
Judge,
certain
yep.
rules. Like it's just certain people's exception to these rules, yes. But these people they have spent time learning the fundamentals of their craft or their sport
Yep.
and been coached hard at this. So when they get to the profession that they're going into, they ready.
Yep. Yep.
It's not like, damn, he has potential. Like, no, this motherfucker can play.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Damn, like, so when you get to them, like, this motherfucker, he really good, man. Like, instead of like,
Is he gonna,
what is
That's nice,
potential, but what is the potential?
Yeah.
That's what we've been
Right.
doing, ain't it?
Right.
Ain't that what we've been doing?
Yeah.
Sitting around. I wonder
It
what kind
could
of
be.
potential
Yeah.
this is.
Things that make you say,
like them? It's only a
you
certain
mean?
It's only a certain amount, yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Why are they like the standard?
because they so much better than.
And you
they
think
stand
about
out.
how we use them in our system,
Yeah.
they are finely tuned oiled machines
so the two guys
for
that
our
we-
system.
So two of the three best guys that we're speaking of, right? They're not athletic.
At all.
They're not running by you.
At all.
Joker and Luka.
Absolutely. You know,
Just
I ain't gotta say that
based on those
Thanks for
clues.
clearing that up.
The other guy don't count because his name says it all.
Giannis, yeah.
He's a fucking
Giannis.
freak of nature.
We don't even know what he is.
He don't count.
That's an alien
Right?
name
That's
anyway.
a goddamn alien. Absolutely. But the other two guys,
Put the
right?
letters together.
They not athletic.
Yeah.
They're not running past you.
But I'm saying
They busting ass,
you
man.
saying 4 names compared to what? 400?
But who?
We're talking
No,
about
but
the
so-
skill
no,
set,
no, no,
though.
no.
But it's talking
But-
about when we even referencing what he's
What
saying.
they
in terms
doing,
of
though?
Skill set.
By the
skill is
so you,
crazy.
Unmatched.
what Luka has
all that
compared to
dope-
talent.
what
and
Luka has done at
athleticism,
this age, what Luka 25, maybe 26, and what he has done at what? How many first teams? 5 first teams at this, come on, man.
But it's like LeBron of Europe. That's
Yes.
what
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
Besides them,
With without
what
jumping
about
over
the
you
number
or
one
running
pick
by
and
you.
all that?
So I got
Are
a.
you
without
talking
jumping
about
by
the
you.
Yeah, like what about the last? two?
Imagine if he could. Imagine if he had half of LeBron's athleticism.
It'll be over.
Half of it.
Well, I'm saying, what about the last two?
Right.
The last
he don't
two
even
they got drafted.
Joe, he don't even meet all of it. Just give him half of it.
I think that's what he's saying as far as the
10%.
Motherfucker,
I'm
listen,
yeah,
dog.
I'm saying,
He's like, yeah, they drooling over potential of the European players because of these two and what they brought because we overlooked their potential.
Yeah.
We overlooked Joker and
Now
Luka.
they going out
because
And now they're like, we can't ever do that
and
again.
now they going out to people that look like
That
Giannis,
look like
right?
Yep.
Young, thin,
Skill.
skilled, but hey,
So
fucking arms and hands is motherfucking.
He gonna be
listen,
something.
He gonna be like so.
So their athleticism and size
That's
is kind
true.
of catching up.
But
Europe.
I'm saying besides the Lukas and stuff, I'm talking about like the the 1 and 2 pick.
Rashad
Compared
and
to
Rashad.
like, our Americans, how do they stand out? That's what I'm saying. What is this?
They don't.
Why did the
They
Euro
don't.
become the
They
standard?
don't. And they shouldn't have went
But
1 and 2.
because of
Because
what-
you got Edie and
Yeah.
Connect, which is the two guys
But-
who go
but
1 and 2
Then
because
they
you got
they look like
Rashad who
Wimby.
came over
They
here.
look like Wimby, and they like, hey man,
he might be Wimby.
He from France.
might be Wimby.
Hey, they drinking
That's
the
what I'm
same
saying.
water.
That's what I'm saying.
They live down
They
the
live down the street. Hey man, we
Close
need to
enough.
see what they doing
Good
over
enough.
there.
Good as the good enough.
Right.
Hey,
So you
put
have
it in the box.
Rashad who came over and said he was super athletic playing in France.
Yep.
Came over here, he wasn't shit.
Regular dude.
Light skinned dude with a curl.
Regular dude.
That's the only thing I was saying. That's the only thing I was saying.
The athletic part, yes. The athleticism, yes. We still stand out in that area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have an update
So,
for
we grew up
everybody on the
jumping
show.
fences and shit and running from dogs.
Hey, that part that they have no
Hey, but
idea.
they not in the-
that when you
the
see that
kids are
dog,
not
you
in
don't
the
know
hood
what
no
to
more.
do. Don't
What? Jump on top of
move.
that car. Just
Athletic as shit, vertical on top of that bitch.
Everything.
Fool, my God, this boy Spider-Man.
Where the dog at? Where the dog at? The dog gone. He been gone. You cleared the
Ding
dog.
dong,
Come
ditch all
out.
that.
So got an update for the show. Gil not here on the couch. Don't know his whereabouts, but we do know he is in the chat. He commented about 5 minutes ago, said Championship Gil in the chat. So he just wants y'all to know he's watching. So be on your best behavior.
Hey, Gil.
Gil, whatever I said at the top of the show, you know I was just kidding. You know, right? All right, we good.
Stop the cap.
But one more question on this subject for y'all. Back in the day, I don't know if y'all remember McDonald's used to do that World Championship. I believe the Bulls and Spurs went out there, sent their NBA championship teams to go play. How interested would you be to see a World Championship between the NBA champs and EuroLeague champs?
Man, dog,
It'd have to be over there?
We already had this
Did we say yes?
twice
No.
already.
Oh, I
Hell
thought
no.
we wanted to see that.
Nobody want to see that massacre.
Yeah, we do want to
Yes,
see
we
it.
do. So they'll
Yeah,
stop
I wanna
we
see it
do
as
want
a
to see
reminder.
it. We do
Y'all
want to
still
see
Euro.
it.
So we-
You know why we want
No.
to see it?
They
Because we
can
never
leave us
seen it
alone.
before.
I ain't seen it.
We
No.
never
I
seen it
wanna
before.
see it.
And they
No.
strongly believe they got a chance to win.
That's crazy.
They strongly believe it's like, you ain't got the Olympic team. Y'all ain't the
How about
Olympic.
lottery
Y'all
team?
just
They
the
think
Boston
I'm
Celtics.
Yeah.
You just Boston. We got a chance against some of y'all over there.
I'm sure if Gil was here, he would say not a chance.
But when
I got a
I when I
chance.
buy a lottery ticket, I think I got a chance
Right.
to win too.
Until you win.
And they ain't never won.
They do come. They playing preseason.
Luck ain't on your side. I
Get
won
their-
last
They
week.
get-
That's what I'm saying. They do. They play
doors.
preseason
Back.
against-
But listen,
remember?
you can
Yeah, they
bring the
win. They
champ
come over here and
over
win
there.
in preseason.
Yo.
They beat Dallas.
Hey.
Real Madrid beat Dallas without
Bring the
Luka.
champs, bring whoever wins the EuroLeague champs over there, whatever the best league is over there, that team.
Yeah,
Bring
here.
them
Bring them here.
and play a series.
Let me ask you a question. Can they beat any NBA team?
Yeah.
Yeah. On one game?
One game, anybody.
And they
One
beat-
game, yes. Not in the series, no.
Not in the series. So we was doing one game EuroLeague
There's a
championship
chance that they
Against
could
the NBA champs?
against the NBA.
against the
champs.
Washington Wizards right now. They could possibly they got a shot.
What about
Yeah, beat that.
what about a EuroLeague All Star team coming over and playing?
Our
Gotta be-
All-Stars? Or
No,
the-
just
oh.
Just a regular All-Star team versus a regular team.
Your
Against the
All Star
Boston Celtics?
versus
NBA All-Stars versus
I like that.
EuroLeague All-Stars?
or against like the Jazz.
I like
or
that.
Blazers.
I like that a lot.
Let's start.
Put them
Because there's going to be a lot of NBA players on that All-Star team, Euro.
Yeah, but I said they
No,
they
not,
best players.
not necessarily.
No, yes, necessarily. All the Euro All-Stars are former NBA players
Basically.
or very, very good Euros.
Because yeah.
No, bring. You got to be born there.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. You can't pass about.
Yeah, we ain't talking about
Because
you.
Lonnie Walker is going to be,
I ain't
he going to be
talking
quick
about
walking on
That's
him.
going over there.
What?
I can't wait.
Yeah,
to play this
Hey, that's exactly how they feel too. Like, what? I get to play on the EuroLeague against them?
and I
Line
get to
it
shoot
up.
all those shots.
All the balls.
They didn't want me to shoot then.
So we asked the chat, do you like the idea of an NBA
Feel like when y'all
EuroLeague?
saw dudes that
That's what
never
I'm saying.
played in the league in the big three in front of y'all. What y'all thought?
Yeah.
Same thing I thought all my life. Lunch
Right?
meat.
Right, you look on one leg, you still like, man, give me the ball,
Lunch
man.
meat.
Come on, man, let's stop
Home
it,
drills.
bro. Yeah,
Home
absolutely. Come on,
drills.
man. Let's
So like I said, we asked the chat, do you like the
Beat
idea
the
of
hell
an
out of
NBA
people.
EuroLeague? 63% said yes. Well, let's get to
Okay.
some current NBA basketball. Great night of NBA Cup action as the last two teams punched their tickets to the semifinals in Sin City. Let's start by diving into the Western Conference quarterfinal between the Warriors and Rockets in Houston with that red court. It looked like the depths of hell, as Steve Kerr said. It was a kind of back and forth 90-style low-scoring game. So, Jonathan Kuminga led the Warriors with 20 points on 8 for 20 shooting in 36 minutes. Steph Curry had 19 points on 8 for 17 shooting, hitting 3 of his 9 three-point attempts and missing his only free throw attempt of the game. Alperen Sengun put his stamp on the game, leading all scorers with 26 points on 10 for 18 shooting. Also had 11 rebounds and 5 assists in 32 minutes of work. And Jalen Green had 12 points, none more important than his 2 free throws to give the Rockets a 91-90 lead that they would hold on to for the victory. Oh, FVV, championship experience. Alperen Sengun.
Oh, Lord.
Doing his thing. He said, get that Euro out your game, young man. And he took it to heart. Those free throws that I mentioned from Jalen Green were very controversial as Green dove on the floor for a loose ball and was trying to call a timeout when a foul was called on Jonathan Kuminga. Instead, ref said he reached over
That ref over there?
Green's body. Yeah, you know what time it is.
Come on,
No
bro.
way.
Giving Green those 2 free throws. The Rockets win.
They better all leave.
Oh, but Steph, 3.5 seconds left. That's why Kerr said he didn't challenge. Steph inbounded to Pods. Pods got a shot block. A lot of Warriors fans on Twitter last night,
Wow.
a little too turned up, asking for Pods' scalp. Just a little too much, a little salty. So Rockets win, snapped a 15-game losing streak against the Warriors. Rockets got their first dub on the dub since February 20th, 2020. So needless to say, yeah, it's been a minute.
I was just about to say 2005.
Needless to say, Steve Kerr was absolutely furious with the call. He did not hold back on the refs when he was asked about that foul in his post-game press conference.
I've never seen a loose ball foul on a jump ball situation 80 feet from the basket with the game on the line. I've never seen that. I think I saw it in college one time, 30 years ago. Never seen it in the NBA.
Okay.
That is, unconscionable. I don't even understand what just happened. Loose ball, diving on the floor, 80 feet from the basket, and you're going to give a guy 2 free throws to decide the game when people are scrambling for the ball. Just give them a timeout. Give them a timeout and let the players decide the game. That's how you officiate, especially because the game was a complete wrestling match. They didn't call anything. Steph Curry got hit on the elbow, plain as day on a jump shot, just clubbed right on there, no call. So you've established you're just not going to call anything throughout the game. It's a physical game. We're going to call a loose ball foul on a jump ball situation with guys diving on the floor
Ain't going on.
with the game on the line.
He's peeved.
This is a $1 billion industry. You got people's jobs on the line.
Oh, he went white
It's,
right there.
I am stunned.
went white.
I am
He went
stunned. I
real
give
white
the Rockets
right there.
credit. They
My
battled
job.
back.
My job was the one.
But I feel for our guys. Our guys battled
He got
back.
his Kerr
Played their
bag on
asses
this.
off.
Yeah, he got his
and
Kerr
deserved to
on.
win that game, or at least have a chance for one stop at the end to finish the game.
Oh my God, he's still going.
And that was
Still
taken
going.
from
Oh,
us
he's
by
hot.
a call
Wrap this
that
up, Steve.
I don't think an elementary school referee would have made.
Look at his nose.
Because that
it's
guy would have
great.
had feel
Rudolph.
and said, you know what, I'm not going to decide a game on a loose ball 80 feet from the basket.
You know what? You're right.
Steve Kerr had a very shiny nose. As a documented Warriors hater, I just would like to salute the officiating for that gutsy call in the
That was
face of
crazy
adversity.
call.
Crazy.
Gutsy call. The rules are the rules.
You know, do we know
What
who made
rule?
the call?
What
I know that.
rule
Do
did
we
they
know who
break?
made the call? Who made the call? Scott?
No.
Bill?
Family Guy.
Family Guy made the.
I don't even know why you called him in.
I don't know why
I was going to ask, but I just feel like it may open up a
It made it
can of
seem
worms.
like it was Cleveland. It's Cleveland. You said he looked like Cleveland. No.
Oh, okay.
No,
You got
that fucking
you got
Bill
the
Kennedy.
mustache.
No, fucking Bill Kennedy with that bullshit, man. You don't call that
Crazy.
shit,
You don't call
dog.
that.
So we'll get to the foul call itself in a second, but was
That's
it
horrible, man.
Was it
Yeah,
worth
it's
the
like I
eventual
called-
fine
I
for
won't.
Kerr to get that off of his chest?
Absolutely.
He got it.
Yeah, they sent it to him. He got the email
I'm
already.
saying he got the bread, though. That's-
Yeah, he got, but yeah, he already got the
Just do
email.
him in
They're
the
about
middle of the rant.
They're about $100,000 worth.
You think?
They're about 100,000.
That's too much. That's too much.
That's too
About
much.
That's a pocket. That's a lot out of the pocket.
For
That's a
real?
lot.
Yeah, it's something like.
He wasn't
25.
cussing, though.
He had to.
25.
Integrity of the
Okay.
game.
25. Give me 25. I gotta give you 25.
Public criticism of official, like Steve said.
He
Yeah,
went
they
great.
gonna,
He
What
went
usually is
great.
that? Is that usually 100?
yeah, it's something. You gonna
100? Really?
Probably for a couple.
Yeah.
It
I
ain't
don't know, but-
usually 100. I don't.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
probably like 20, 25. But for him,
This ain't the first
That one
time
was
Steve
like
Kerr
3
said the
minutes.
issue.
That
Oh no,
was-
he's habitual like Draymond.
yeah.
Yeah, he's not line stepper.
He didn't told them about themselves a few times, which you should, man.
And just for the
got-
He
record,
should.
Again,
Like the
official.
thing is, no, I think it would have been where like you got to see the thing is about it. You got to call him by name.
Yeah.
In that situation,
Bill.
you got to call him by name.
Listen,
Bill.
Bill.
No, like Bill Kennedy.
William.
Bill Kennedy. There's no way you should call that.
Single him out.
I do
Yeah, 'cause
take
they
issue
don't
with
get-
one thing that Kerr said. Elementary refs would call that. I don't know if he's familiar with the officiating.
They
at
would
that
call
level.
that.
It's-
They'll call
it foul.
It's very nasty.
They'll call jump ball.
No.
They won't call foul.
They call jump ball.
They'll call
They
jump ball.
calling the foul on the
In that
first little
situation-
scramble, not
Yeah,
the
they
second
probably
one.
call a
the
foul
second.
on the first one.
They calling the first little
They could have
scramble,
called a
not the
foul
second.
on Very for jumping on Gary Payton.
Yeah.
Anytime you dive on a loose ball, you don't call a foul, period. You just
If you
wait
look
till
at the clip
see who
from
get
the
the ball,
beginning,
and then you
let's
call
go
jump
back.
ball.
If you look at the
Yeah,
clip
that's
from the
They both
beginning,
scrambling. We don't call a
Right.
foul unless it's obvious. It was a foul.
That's
if you
what
look
it
at the clip from the beginning,
And we will do
so
that.
when GP had the ball.
Let's take a look at that play again, if we could, please, Paolo, one time. If that's okay with you, Swaggy.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, thank you, sir. Just making sure.
Okay.
It is your arena. So let's take another look at the play.
Like foul
So he
there.
dove on him, right?
Foul.
That's a foul.
That
If you
was a
call,
foul.
but thing is, look where he's standing at. He could have called him. See this?
Oh,
see,
Bill's
now-
at the bottom?
Bill's at the
Well,
bottom,
there.
right? You could have called
Go
a
back-
foul on
go
Fred
back a
for
few
diving
frames.
on
Keep
GP
going,
back.
keep going, keep going, keep going.
Green jumped into
Stop.
him, though. Look at Green jumping in.
They
So
both-
I'm thinking this
Like
whole
Green
thing was
could've
supposed to be like
called
Kuminga about to
foul
get
for going
injured.
under.
Yo, they both. How you get to a foul from here?
All right, nobody got it. Jalen got it right now.
Probably because Kuminga's arm went over.
Nah, but Jalen has it.
Net.
Jalen has it. Right. Keep going.
And now
Kuminga has to
Kuminga's
turn
arm
around.
Goes over Jalen Green's neck.
Keep going. There's no foul called.
Call it.
There's nothing happening.
All time.
All right, the loose ball foul has to be Kuminga trying to grab the
Yeah,
ball
they
right
say
there.
Kuminga
Yeah, 'cause he
reaching
went
over.
around him.
He's trying to go around.
But I'm still not calling that.
You don't call that shit. Though.
He's not in position for it to be a fair call, though.
Yeah.
Like, how can he even see?
Bill's down on the bottom. So
Yeah, how
he's
you
looking,
see that?
He's looking between Looney and Sengun.
Between-
That one should be the one to call.
Because
it,
look,
the one next
between
to
Looney
Steve.
and the other dude over
Why
there, there's
didn't
a gap.
So
There's a gap.
to Lexi's
between-
point, though. Why the hell he
He
didn't
got the
call it?
clearest view. That one.
Why he didn't call it?
Yeah, he does have the clear.
Why he didn't call it?
And he look at
Kenyon
him.
pointed to the sideline official near
Play
him.
it frame for frame.
And
Watch
if you
him.
call anything,
Watch him.
look, this man is on the floor.
Yeah.
Steve Kerr on the court.
Watch him.
Right?
Listen,
Like,
yeah,
get off the
there's a
court,
whole
Steve.
lot of shit in this moment that you could call.
Get
If you got 3 referees out there, there's a whole lot of shit that you can call in this moment.
5 seconds to go. Frame it
What do
forward.
you call? I
Well,
thought they
you know.
call. They normally
Right.
call timeout.
Look. The top
Steve
ref.
Kerr not just Steve
right
Kerr
now.
at the 3-point line, like swing that bitch.
Top ref. The top ref.
Swing, motherfucker.
top ref is really saying right now, I can call it, but it ain't nothing to call.
Ain't nothing to call.
Ain't nothing to call. Right next to him, frame. Look, he still, ain't nothing. He got nothing.
He
ain't calling shit.
Look, Brooks calling timeout. Brooks calling timeout. And Jabari.
Timeout.
Jabari is too. He like, I don't see
You
nothing.
go to the TV facing the camera if you want to. So the chat.
Hey, frame four.
Come on, man.
Look. He's telling Steve to move out the way. Move, Steve.
Nothing to call.
Nothing to call. Keep going forward.
The whole team calling
Nothing.
timeout. Look.
Nothing. Everybody calling timeout.
Oh, because they don't got the ball no more.
Well, hey, look, Kuminga only has one hand on the ball.
Now Looney involved. Ain't nobody still calling.
Look, now he calling a foul right now.
He getting in position to call. Look, he moving around. He still trying to call.
Do we know who they called the foul on?
Kuminga.
They called it on Kuminga.
Man, come on, man.
Like at this point, I would have called it on Looney for jumping on.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
Look.
I'm like, who they give it to?
Hey, hold on.
Let's just hold it right on.
Don't look at Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks like, thank you for the timeout. He's like,
Timeout.
no, yeah, you right, just a
Timeout.
foul.
Right.
He thought he gave him the timeout. Hey, good. Hey, rewind it a little bit.
That's like shocking.
Dylan Brooks thought he gave him the timeout.
Keep going.
I really appreciate the couch disrespecting the integrity
Keep
of the
going.
game.
Look.
The officials made the
Look,
call.
right there.
So he think he gave him the timeout.
Play it.
He looked up like,
Time.
Time out.
I had to, like, yeah.
Look.
watch it.
Oh, yeah, he gave us a foul. He gave us a foul. Look at
That's Steve.
No way.
I know Steve.
He's disgusting.
No way.
Steve.
That is.
Steve, normally, I'm proud of Steve Kerr, though.
He normally
He
get
could've-
Because normally,
He would've-
he would have been on, listen,
Yeah,
yes, he would be on the floor right now. They would have to hold him
Well,
back
he knew because
normally.
they still had a chance to win even
Yeah.
with the free throws.
But realistically, from the view he had, he knows also in his soul that was a foul.
Huh?
He
Not on
knows.
Kuminga though.
On
Looney.
Kuminga.
There wasn't no
I'm
foul.
Looney.
man.
Thank you, Shot.
The questionable thing, if you're really looking at it, he got his hand on one hand. You don't have
So
two
why,
hands.
so why the ref didn't call it in at the
That's what I-
Why did they
So
take
with the
so
best
long?
view.
Why did he
All
take-
I'm saying is,
Why did he wait till Looney jumped on top?
all
of
I'm-
the
all I'm saying is it was
Who, Bill Kennedy?
was a
No,
foul.
Oh,
on green.
no, you're right.
was a
Bill
foul.
Kenny is an inexperienced
Okay, let's
official.
go.
Look at his legs. Look
look at this angle.
Foul.
That's a foul on Fred for
Right
diving
there.
on
Look,
motherfucker.
that,
way.
all that.
No
Go back.
way.
Go back, frame
Hey,
for frame.
no
Look,
place for that in the
he
game.
smacked him in the
Back
face.
to the game on the line.
He
You don't
smacked him
call
in the
this
face.
shit.
Slowly.
No place for that in the game.
Dog, the
Slowly.
game on the line, you don't call it.
Slowly. He hadn't called it yet. Slowly.
That's
Slowly.
right there. That's-
Right here. That's all foul. No diddy. From behind, it's a foul.
Stop
But he
this
was,
shit.
he was already there though.
But it's a foul because
He was
Ain't
like
no
that
fucking
because
foul.
Jalen
you're behind
moved.
him.
He's on the side of him.
And
Regardless.
Jalen
You
moved.
don't call.
Jalen set up.
Look, right here. Look,
Jalen
look,
was on the
right
ground
here.
first and
Keep
Jalen
going.
set up.
Keep going.
Not a foul,
Right
dog.
here. Right
He
here.
ain't got the ball.
He got the ball.
He ain't got the ball.
Because they're fouling him.
No.
They're fouling him.
Not a fucking
They're
foul.
fouling him.
Ain't no goddamn foul.
Now, I have to agree with your assessment.
Man, these dudes out here playing for $500,000, man. You call that shit? That's bullshit, dog.
I think they wanted to see Houston.
The game on the line, man. You don't call that shit.
You know who I picked?
That's why the other two refs
You
didn't
know who
call
I
it.
picked?
Who you pick?
I picked you.
You pick Houston?
I picked Houston.
What, to win the cup?
Yeah. No, to beat them.
Like that.
Beat the Warriors?
Yeah.
So you must didn't know about the 15 straight
wonder
before this
you had
game,
some-
before you picked them.
No, I did. I just knew this was a bad matchup for them.
Shot knew it wasn't
They
going to
just
be 16.
beat them the other day with no Steph and no
But
Draymond.
guess what they just did?
So how's that a bad
They got
matchup?
robbed.
They just lost.
They got robbed.
No.
It's a fucking great matchup because
No.
my team
Gotta
won.
give credit
What the
to
fuck
Green.
you talking about? I
Kuminga
said
had
my
33
team got a
with no
chance to
Steph
beat
and
them.
no Draymond, and it's a good matchup for them? No, they got cheated.
Green is credit.
Fuck.
Okay, but
They hit him.
They got
Two
cheated.
free throws.
what
Okay,
we
they
do
gave
know,
free throws for no fucking reason. He made them, absolutely.
what we do
Yeah,
know
that's tough, though. You
is
gotta
those
get
free
those.
throws didn't decide the game because Steph Curry had an opportunity, and the Warriors had an opportunity to get a shot. That was the play they ran to Potts.
Should have came to the.
Yeah, see, that's another thing. They traded Clay for Pop, and you throw it to him for game. You want to lose. Come on.
And then Steph took that 3 up one, a little questionable,
It's over.
that led to this whole.
So you can't
Oh,
do
wait.
No.
I
So
didn't
I'm not. Hold on.
Hey, you
I'm
lose
not
the
gonna allow you
game
to
the
do
way
that.
you lose the
But
game.
I'm not gonna allow you
the
to
way
do
you
that,
play
though.
the game. So we're not even gonna sit here and complain about a game.
we're not gonna do that,
because you
though.
played the game the wrong way.
But,
and
Joe, we're
now
not
you
gonna
ended
let
up
you do
on the
that,
wrong
though.
side of the game.
Is Steph
And now you're
put the ball
complaining
up?
about losing. Then we
put the
don't
ball
play that
up?
shit. You can't fuck the game over and expect to get fucked. Come on, man.
No.
Hey, you saying a lot
Bad
of Diddy
call.
stuff.
You don't
today.
call that, though.
I agree, Ken. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a bad call.
I won't even allow my Warriors hate.
It'll fuck you back.
I won't even allow my Warriors hate to sway my vision like that.
You better watch
Watching
out.
it in real time is like you just don't decide the
See
game
what
like
the
that
fuck
in the
happened.
moment. Hard fought games like
I
Kurt mentioned.
expected one of them other dudes to call that, not Bill.
Yeah.
Bill, you've been around too long.
But
But like Steve Kerr
Took the
pointed
ball
out, game was
Yes.
super physical.
Yeah,
They
but-
let a lot of
Took the
stuff
ball
go.
if one of them other dudes would have called it,
they didn't want.
I would have expected that from them.
I have a question.
Bill Kenyon, you've been around this game entirely too long, dog. Like you're like
Bad call.
20-something.
It's a bad
You
call,
don't
but
call
it
that,
was a
man.
foul.
Yeah, but we got what we needed.
you got?
so-
Got what we needed.
Take the
Are
ball
the
out though.
refs like responsible for like low scoring versus high scoring
No.
games?
They can affect them.
Because I've never really thought about that until these last few cup games and how low scoring they've been.
Yep.
They've been
Playoff
like
games.
super physical.
A fish,
Playoff
yeah.
game.
A fish, they let it go.
Because I always thought like, okay, playoff games, people are just more locked in defensively. But then I just feel like, no, I feel like they let a lot more things go.
It's harder to score then.
You are
at
locked
that
in
point.
more. You are locked in. More.
Yeah, but like you
Word.
these
Nick,
cup
as an
games,
NBA
Win.
champion,
they shot
with
nine. They
Win
both
in the
shot
playoffs?
free
For the
throws.
game.
They
Game
both
on the
got
line.
Total.
Kenyon had to go out Rudy.
9 and
Yeah,
10.
but in the playoffs, though, the reason it's the way it is,
Oh, wait, I lied.
right?
Oh, no, I didn't
Because you're
lie.
running the same plays every game, and you
9
just
free throws
gonna
and
keep
10.
running them,
That
and
was
we
it.
know what you're running.
in that game.
You gotta see him.
That's crazy.
The next day, you beat me.
What
I
the
gotta
fuck?
play you the next.
You gonna run the
For
same
as
shit.
physical as he was saying the game.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I'm like, he's
Yeah.
saying it was a physical
Each-
game. He only shot 20 free
He
throws.
said they didn't call nothing.
They were just letting them
He
Hey,
play.
said it was
that
physical,
affects-
but they didn't call
that
nothing all
affects the
night.
scoring
So
because
therefore,
if
you
they
decided to call that in that moment when the game on the line.
So
Nah,
Seemed a
it,
little fishy to me.
it definitely affects the scoring, though.
controversial call or
And
not.
weren't even taking that many threes compared to.
So controversial call or not. The Warriors led by 6 points with a minute 16 remaining in the game.
When I turned it
A
up.
minute 16?
Minute 16 left in the game. Warriors up by
That's
6.
Poor game management.
Steph
That's what I'm
attempted
saying.
the three up by
Like,
1.
How can I give
You heard I
her
said they
any
lost?
grace on that call? I
Hey.
can't give you no grace for that.
Premature, you turned it off.
Yeah, I turned it off. They was up 6. I turned the TV
I
off.
still had hope for a Warriors defeat, so I kept watching
stopped
until the
watching
final
games
moment.
I thought
That's
it was over.
That's
Still
what
had
happened
hope.
to you, TD.
Unrelenting.
I'm like, oh,
They're
six.
way too
veteran
experienced.
I turned it off and said, oh,
to the
16
baby
straight.
team.
Right?
Right?
To the baby team
In the cup.
in a cup game.
Refreshing to
And
see.
you're a veteran team too.
Can't do that.
Refreshing to see the Rockets make
Okay,
the
we
NBA
can see
Cup.
the,
Yeah, I
the
was-
two baby teams play
Yeah, I
each
was
other.
there for 3 years of them, like Steph game winner.
Yeah.
It was it was.
And I'm not gonna lie, man.
They won. They needed a break.
I felt some type of way because I put in a pick 'em.
Okay.
Did you win?
Boy, let me tell you something.
Yes.
I got all reds. And I made
I
a
feel
bet.
like they'd be
I
good.
made the pick 'em at halftime.
If you get all red, you should get your money back.
I should
'Cause
get
that
my
is-
money
that
back.
is a
Now,
level
I'm gonna
of-
tell y'all what the pick'ems was, and I want y'all to let me know if the game has changed.
Okay.
Dylan Brooks, I picked 5.5 rebounds higher. When I picked it, he had 3 rebounds. It was at halftime.
Would he finish?
He had 3.
Would he finish with 5?
4.
Oh, ooh.
Jalen Green, 3.5 assists. I did higher. He had 2. When I picked, he ended up with 3. Draymond Green,
Oh, he gets
guaranteed get me. He guaranteed to get me at least 6 boards. 4.5. I picked the higher. 4.5 rebounds.
He gets
He
me
had 1 at half.
So mad.
He ended up with 3.
with 3.
Draymond Green.
Yes.
Out of
I get
all
mad at-
people.
I get so mad
Out of
at
all
that.
people. Sengun, he was supposed to get 14. He only got 11. I get it. It was cool. He had 8 at half. He only had 3 in the second half. You can't be an elite rebound, only get three boards in the second. Last one was Steph Curry. 4.5 threes. I took the higher. Because you know what? He had 3 at half. Reds.
Underdog, y'all got something up your
Very
sleeve.
optimistic picks.
Well, 2 quarters.
Supposed to get one at least.
Give me, and you was supposed to get average.
One.
You averaged 7 boards.
So
That's what you. I root for the
too
Warriors. That's why.
too
15
optimistic.
game win streak.
You need a hater in your heart. Too optimistic.
That's
Y'all ball.
true.
Yeah, you was.
Pray for their downfall.
As soon as I wear the Lakers jersey, they're trash.
That was your fatal flaw.
Yeah.
We were really disappointed to
You
see
did.
you put on that
You
Bron
did do that on
jersey.
purpose.
Jinxed us, then
You
took it
did
off
jinx
after
us.
Bron's air ball.
Like crazy.
I'm gonna
You have
keep
power.
And I would appreciate it if you didn't. Okay, we took a vote, but let's get on to the Rockets. So as I mentioned earlier, been a long time since the Rockets have beaten the Warriors. They lost 15 straight games. Naturally, some Rockets fans were emotional on Twitter Spaces after the win. Let's take a
Twitter
listen.
Spaces is crazy.
No way.
Bro, I'm so dead ass, bro. Like, we finally beat these bro. Like, bro, first of all, I want to say you to Steve Kerr, you ass, you low-key racist hoe ass. You named your son Nicholas, so you can name your son Nick Kerr. You a Steph Curry, too. You a ass Draymond, you donkey teeth, loud mouth ass ref crying to the refs ass you, bro. And also that Lindy Waters too. That's her girl name, bro. I never saw a named Lindy, bro.
The emojis are funny.
That is the best part
The
of the Twitter
constant
space.
co-signing is hilarious.
So that was funny, but in all seriousness, the Rockets are 17-8, tied for second best record in the West.
That's insane.
They have now secured a spot in the NBA Cup semifinals in Vegas against the OKC Thunder. Houston was a 500 team that missed the playoffs last season, found their momentum late last season, has continued early into this season. How impressed are you by the leap?
Yeah.
A great game.
Great game. That's
Great
great
game.
game.
Are you gonna watch it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Fade.
The baby teams.
Yeah. Sangoon, Harkenstein matchup.
Shade.
Like
Top
Jalen
2 teams in the
Shade.
West? Damn.
And you even think about Jalen and Shea, and then it's Van Vliet and whoever. What are you, ISO Joe? What's the dude?
Jalen Williams,
The Joe, number
Isaiah
11,
Joe.
Isaiah Joe.
Oh, yeah.
great shooter.
Who else is this?
They got
Brooks,
the big
Brooks and
man.
Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
It's gonna be a good
fade,
game.
For actual basketball fan, I posted a tweet that got a lot of negative reaction just from a standpoint of you got the Hawks, Bucks, Thunder, Rockets in that Final Four when you could have had the Knicks, the Warriors, and teams like that from a big market standpoint. But fans, I love all basketball. Happy to see the Rockets and Thunder in there. Looking forward to an exciting NBA Cup.
I think this is better than that.
You think that's
Yeah.
okay?
I think so.
Well, it is your arena, Swaggy.
I mean, it's the same reason. Last year, everyone was excited that the Pacers was in there. Have that same energy.
Yeah.
People was ready to see Halliburton on that
He was-
stage.
They was
He
balling too.
He
at
was
the
killing
time.
at that time.
Yeah, they was balling.
Facts.
So I mean, it's nice to see these teams. I mean, this is the first time I saw Houston play on like TV.
National.
So watching the Rockets on
After
national
that, they began to
TV.
Remember they was getting like 140 and 100.
They was hooping
They
right
broke the
before
record,
that, and then they just
So watching this Rockets team last
He
season,
hit the rookie wall.
Rockets last year I think went on like 11-game win streak.
At the
With
end,
threatening
right?
the Warriors for that 10th spot. But this year, what do you see from this Rockets squad, Kenyon? 17-8, second in the West right now.
That's crazy.
Ime Udoka turned this franchise around. A lot of young talent, but they all playing for each other.
Same as Cleveland, right? You bring your guys back. You don't change things up. I'm saying Cleveland changed the head coach, but your players are the same.
And they still locked
You let
in.
them grow.
Still locked in, they're growing together. They started playing well at the right time, which is unfortunate at the end of last year. They started to learn one another at the end of last season. It just translated over, man, and I've been a big fan of Ime Udoka, I'm saying, as a player, and then now he's in the position now. He came up under Greg Popovich in the holding your star players accountable and telling guys the truth and being honest. So I can see him doing that in these moments with them guys, with them young guys, and they buying into what he preaching, man.
Yeah. So you weren't here yesterday, but basically there was a clip of him and Sengun, and he said Sengun was bitching about calls too much. He told him to get the European out of his game.
Yeah.
Just go out there, play hard,
So there you go.
and stop all that whiny shit.
Right? So, and that's what he's saying to us, and the Lord knows what he's saying to him watching film and in private, right? So, you can tell that's what, like, if he's saying that so people can hear it.
Yeah.
he's probably like, see, I
Right.
mean it.
So that's my thing with it. No, but they playing well, man. They competing, them guys young, energetic. They did a lot of losing to be at this point and to develop the talent that they have. So they're trending up. So let's see how the rest of the season goes. But winning is contagious. Winning is fun. So they are there now.
Yeah.
So they want to keep that going. Like I said, they did a lot of losing, man.
Yeah, for sure. And Nick, as an NBA champion with NBA championship experience, how fun is winning? How fun is winning an NBA championship and being an instrumental part of that team's success to help them hoist a trophy?
Man, only a few could
poison
experience
the
that,
I've carried that trophy around.
Man, it's like a feeling that's hard to explain because,
Okay.
you have to be there. in
Please
the
try to explain it. Please. For the audience, there's certain people watching.
I'm sure a lot of people in the
that
chat would
need
love
your
to
explanation.
Would love to hear
Because
your
I want to
experience
know.
to help guide me.
I want to know personally.
What did you do?
What did you do? What did you do to prepare to be a champion?
We care.
On the 25th of January.
25th of
What'd you do on May 25th, Nick? Insurmountable odds,
on
down
now, you gonna have
3-2.
to
Your
play
Warrior
it.
squad facing elimination.
Not we, me. What did me do?
I got drunk on the 21st. Got drunk. But Denzel saying flight. I drank it on the 21st.
The flight movie with
I'm
Denzel.
drunk right now.
I'm drunk right
Drunk
now.
right now.
Right now.
Damn, Denzel, you gonna fuck it up for everybody. You was supposed to follow
Couldn't
the
even
script.
lie. He said, you know what? I won the argument, so I'm gonna be real now.
I'm gonna be real now.
Shit.
I'm gonna be real.
I ain't do
Drunk on the
shit.
21st. I'm drunk. I'm drunk right now.
I'm drunk right now.
I don't know about no hog time. I'm drunk. I don't know nothing about none of that.
Thank you for that, Nick, because I feel now with
I can't
your
die.
experience,
I hate y'all. I can't do this no more.
You can help me be a champion in my own life now.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's behind the bottle, man.
All right. But in all seriousness, Alperen Sengun averaging 19 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists this season. Scoring is a little bit down from last season, but his rebounds and assists are up. Rockets second in the West right now, a much better conference in comparison to the East, top to bottom. Do you think Sengun will be an all-star this season? Kenyon, I know you've been a big fan of Sengun, been singing his praises for a while now.
Should be.
You think he should be?
But
He should.
It's
It's gonna be tough.
so it's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
That's very.
But the winning might
Shit,
help.
they might
The
snub
winning might
Sabonis.
do
I
it.
mean,
Winning,
to.
the winning might
if
get
it's
him
the
a
time
nod
to
over
snub
Sabonis.
They can
The winning might get him a nod over Sabonis.
Yeah.
He good.
Right? If they still in second,
He got to.
when
He
the,
over
when the votes
Sabonis.
go in,
He got to keep the numbers up though.
he will.
Yeah, he got to keep the numbers.
He'll be 20 and 11.
I think
He's 19 and
If
11
he
right
keeps the
I think
numbers
his
up and they keep
assistant boy,
winning,
he actually
Yeah,
passes
so
the
the-
ball well too.
Wouldn't that be a first that like the team that's like second in any
No.
conference, All-Star don't make it?
No.
they gotta put one.
Don't they normally always put somebody in
Somebody
or
in
the
on
whole team?
First, second, and third place team.
So they got to
So at least have one All-Star.
Right, somebody got to go.
what
in.
Jalen averaging?
Let me pull it up.
18.
He's exciting, you know. You
19.
put him in a dunk.
Jalen Green?
contest.
Yeah.
You put him in a
I
dunk.
thought he was at 24 or
He
something.
leading in scoring.
He's
leading them in scoring at 19?
So
He's had a lot of backers, like his last 5 games.
nah, he'll get the nod.
Yeah,
Jalen?
well, I think-
Jalen get the nod
'cause
over
he
Sengun.
exciting.
So Jalen averaging 19,
Because you
5
got
rebounds, 3
80.
assists.
And
Jokic.
Jokic still and Wemby.
But
Wemby.
think about
So-
who's in front of Jalen Green though.
But still, this team, I
Yeah.
The West?
Yeah, in the West.
I
Who's
get
over?
you. But
Think of the stuff he could do. Nigga.
Jalen Green.
No, he's a
he could do the All-Star, he could
he's
do
like
dunk
Kobe, like
contest.
Kobe.
Because what is it? Luca?
Rookie year,
It's
you
gonna
gotta
be
put him in 'cause it's
Luca.
exciting and
Yeah. But Jalen Green inconsistent,
Luka,
but will
Shea,
cook one night.
Anthony Edwards.
So his last 7 games,
And-
starting from November
That's-
26th,
You got me mad.
9 points, 41 points, 9 points,
Yeah.
28 points, 14
Ja.
points, 31
They
points, and then
all
12
Ja.
points last
Jalen
night.
All-Star.
You think Jalen?
Jalen Green's an All-Star.
You think it's gonna be
Jalen Green's an All-Star. We
gonna be him or Ja, right? They both can't make it, right?
We got Kevin Durant.
SGA.
So they'll take him over.
and Ant-Man,
Luka.
Ant-Man,
Luka,
Devin-
Kyrie.
KD, D-Book, Kyrie,
He gonna make it
Luka,
off of like
LeBron.
KD ain't gonna make
but the
be
win,
able
he's
to
not a
play.
LeBron.
But he's not.
How's he gonna get
How
in?
they
He's not
doing
gonna
this
get
year?
in.
He gonna make it because KD
How
gonna.
they
He got to go to
I
the
don't-
East.
yeah, I don't know
He
if
get
it's
in on the East.
position
East.
based.
Hey, how's
Yeah.
the format this year? Because is it the draft shit again?
Yeah,
Do they
draft thing
thing?
plus a rookie and rising stars element.
Oh yeah, they're
But
changing
somebody
that
gonna
stuff, right?
get hurt.
Yeah, so the three.
Somebody
the
ain't
three-
gonna play.
Somebody gonna get hurt. Put them in. They just want to hear their name was an All-Star. Then like, man, I can't
But-
play.
So it'll still be the 24, and I think the Rising Stars will
Yeah,
get
I
that
think-
8 to
If they're second, right? Some of them other teams
like
is
last year. Did they put
they
Melo
fuck
in?
around, man.
But you think Jalen Green will get one of those 7 reserve spots? I think it'll be hard for him to get
Yeah,
Over
I think
De'Aaron
not a starter, not a
Yeah.
starter, not
Yeah, but that's
Hell
what
yeah,
De'Aaron
Fox.
Hey, over Fox, absolutely.
Fox
They
and Sabonis might
second.
not make it.
Nah, you can't.
They-
put 'em
they-
in five.
De'Aaron
They
did get it
will-
when they was second.
hey, they
when
will-
De'Aaron and the Kings was second, when Mike Brown first got there, they made all this say he didn't get nothing. He was
Well,
averaging
'cause
like
De'Aaron-
25.
what about
bonus
DeRozan
there, that's
then?
crazy.
He's averaging 26, 6, and 5 this
You
season.
gotta put him in.
Gotta
yeah.
put him in.
You gotta put him in.
And you've been snubbing him.
But you've
been
been
snubbing him.
because it's his max contract.
Well, then Sabonis not even.
if he don't make
Yes,
it,
he
that
is.
takes away from that money.
20 and 12.
Yeah.
For sure.
So we asked the chat, will
gonna be
Sengun be an
interesting.
All-Star in 2025? 67% say yes. Okay,
Yeah.
chat.
We'll see. But
Chat a lot less hostile today. I don't know what
He
it
got to
is.
increase his numbers
What is
a
it,
little
his third year?
Swag, I feel like you brought the championship
Third
level
year?
chat with you.
Man.
Okay, like, we got a championship level chat today.
But why? I think they will put bonus ends over Green. Why do they do that though? Like
Over Shane or
Yeah, I
over
mean,
Sengun?
whatever his name,
numbers.
Sengun in over Green.
Well, now his
Like
numbers.
they put in Sabonis over.
They can't
Fox.
now.
Is it safer to do that?
Yeah. For them.
2021.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is his fourth.
All right, well, let's move to
You're not gonna
the.
have
His
three.
fourth season.
So you're not gonna have Sabonis, Wemby,
We forgot about Wemby getting there.
That looks nasty.
Jokic.
Jokic.
That looks nasty and all.
and
Second.
Sengun.
Yeah.
I just think
Yeah, that's
That's
not.
nasty
Four
working
bigs.
You
all.
got AD.
you got
All-Star game
AD
must be
still.
fun.
Still got the AD's a big still.
How many teams? How
Kevin
Also,
Durant is a
think
forward.
about
per
the
team.
Kevin
fans.
Durant is a
No, so
forward.
it'll still be the 24 All Stars.
Y'all got to think about the fan votes too.
segments.
That's what
Like
I'm saying.
the
So it'll still be 12 from
they
the
never
West,
get
12 from
no
the East, and then
fan
the
votes.
8
That's-
the
them
8
votes
from the
going to Wemby
Rising
or-
Stars game.
KD.
And then they'll
And
make teams of 8
At the
basically.
5 position, them votes going to Wemby and Jokic.
AD.
And I'm saying that just
Just I thought you were talking about the
5%.
starting five. My bad.
right for the fan vote.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
For the fan vote, Wemby going.
Yep.
That's really going to
Him or-
determine for real.
Him or Jokic
Fans.
going, right?
Yep. Jokic and Wemby, 100%.
One of them going for sure. It's going to be then you got to throw Bron in the forward spot, KD in the forward spot for votes.
Yep.
Then Anthony Davis in there for
That's forwards. He's not a forward.
It's going to be
Ant-Man.
some hurt feelings.
Ant-Man.
guards,
Yeah.
Ant, Shea,
Hey,
Steph.
Steph.
Luka,
Kyrie.
Kyrie. I mean, shit.
I'm not going to even say not even Kyrie with the votes.
Yeah, not no more.
Yeah, no.
You can make an argument for
But
North
he's still
Powell
averaging
Harden from the
26.
Clippers. I don't
He's
think.
averaging 26.
I'm just
It's a
saying.
reserve.
Exactly, but with the season Norm Powell's having and the success
Hey,
of
is
the
that,
Clippers.
well, how much Kyrie averaging? 24?
Because Luke ain't been playing like
Yeah,
that.
he's been playing.
But no, it's tough. Yeah,
It's gonna be
as a
interesting.
guard, but it's going to be tough for
So
us.
Kyrie's averaging 24, 5, and 5.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for
need
KD.
somebody you can
for
throw them
Sengun
lobs
to be an
to.
all-star.
Yeah.
Ain't none
Because
of
of
them
the
old
position.
people you named could
He's got to come on strong, I feel like, in these next couple weeks.
Think about
one
the
of them
old
guys
All-Star
gotta
Is
game.
it by position still?
And I think a good showing in the NBA Cup Final Four with that national spotlight on him could help elevate. Like, if he goes out there and just kills
If
these
both
next
of them
two
go
games.
out and kill, they both could.
Yeah, so they're playing for something
elevate.
much bigger.
They
Obviously,
could
that
both
500 racks, though.
potentially
Ooh.
be- They both could
And
be
I
all
think
stars.
Jalen, if it stands the way it is, I think Jalen Green has a better chance
Me too.
at them being second, him leading the team in scoring.
Being all star.
All right, well, let's keep it moving to
Dunks he got
the East.
This year is crazy.
Swaggy, can I move to the East?
Go ahead, my
Oh,
brother.
thank you, son. This is Swaggy's Arena presented by Underdog. Go ahead, download the Underdog app, but you still got to use promo
Josiah.
code GIL
on.
just so we can track it, get $1,000 in bonus
Josiah.
cash.
Oh, this is.
What?
Oh, you
This
see
your-
that?
Oh, this is.
Next, I'm merely a host.
Oh, this is nice.
Oh, him rich.
Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is.
I'm the Scottie Pippen of the
Louis,
show.
I gotta take my fingerprints off that motherfucker. That motherfucker is exclusive.
Posting recklessly on Twitter, just like Scotty.
That ain't
Hey, whoever's
no
running
yak
Scottie
at
Pippen
the
account.
Oh yeah, like
Some Louis the 13 in here.
Hey.
Some Louis in here, ain't it? Let me smell
I gotta
this.
put that little.
Whoever running Scottie Pippen account, tone it down just a little bit,
He's
please.
tweeting about AI and
You a rich
at
nigga.
Elon Musk.
Scotty, tone it down just a little bit, please, all right?
He said, "What did he tweet?" I only saw one.
I
but
think
it was,
Elon was on the Bulls.
Yeah.
They would be killed. And then he had like a whole Bears thing too. It was
It
just,
was weird.
it's-
It's been weird over
Scotty, if you're okay, blink
Yeah.
twice. All right, but let's keep it moving. Let's move over to the NBA Cup
God.
Eastern Conference quarterfinal between the Hawks and the Knicks last night. Anytime Trae Young comes to the Garden, you can expect to see a show. And that's exactly what we got last night at MSG. The Knicks were in control early, leading by double digits in the first quarter and by 7 at half, but the Hawks turned things around in the second half, sparked by an 11-0 run in the third quarter that included 8 straight points from Ice Trae. Burr, it's cold in here. Bing bong, as they say.
Oh my God. His game, bro.
Man,
His
They say bing. Y'all don't say bing bong in New York?
That's over?
Shout out to Side Talk NYC.
That's
Shout out
over?
Side Talk NYC.
Yes.
What do you guys
Shout out
say
Side
now?
Talk NYC.
2 and 3.
say?
Don't you wish you came to the Knicks, KD? KD, don't you wish you came to the Knicks? But the Hawks turned things around, like I said, second quarter. On the Knicks side, Jalen Brunson struggled, going 5 for 15 from the field, finished the game with 14 points and 8
Oh
assists.
my Lord.
He
Yeah.
tried to smack the glass. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
No, he tried to
Too easy.
Yeah, that's too easy.
He's dunking everything.
Big Bodega
Come
Carl
on,
Anthony
layup.
Towns had
Throw
19
it up.
points, 9 boards,
Dunk
5
everything.
assists. But the Hawks were really the story with Jalen Johnson putting up 21 points,
He acting a
15
fool
rebounds,
out there.
7 assists in 41 minutes. DeAndre Hunter had 24 points off the bench.
Dump that.
Trae Young, 22 points, 11 assists
This is the best.
in the win to send them to Las Vegas for the NBA Cup semifinal to celebrate the occasion.
That's all when he took the knee, though. That was the best part.
Trey casually pretended to roll dice at center court at Madison Square Garden. Proceeded to hit his point. I think his point was 8.
It was 8?
He hit 8. Hit that 8.
Though.
He hit that.
definitely took the knee.
He did.
He definitely took the
Yo.
knee. He one knee.
So I said it in the group chat. I said it in the group
Yes,
chat.
he did.
Y'all
didn't
put
take
some
the
With the ball, look, with the ball, with the ball on the
Not
one
the hood
hand,
knee like you.
with the hand on the ball, with the knee down,
Kept his dribble.
hit him with the.
kept his dribble.
that's
too.
right.
and then did this.
Dribble. Blew on. Hey,
Stop.
That's a real young.
and then kept his dribble.
Representing for the young.
That's a real young. Man.
Fans might have been on the same
Flag on
plantation
a
at one point in
million,
life.
boy, in New York. I wish I would come to my car after this.
Oh, yeah.
Trae gonna be all
Yeah.
Ooh.
Don't know if he gonna be All-Star, but he out here listening.
So Trae was.
Yes, Lex. Yes, Lex. Yes, definitely.
Definitely.
This be the year he got to
They didn't beat the Cavs twice, Boston,
Yeah.
New York. In New York, they,
If they
Win
stand
the-
like
Where him
four,
doing it.
going to the cup.
they stand like 4 or 5.
We're going to talk about that in a second, but Trae was asked about his relationship with the New York crowd after the game. Here's what he said.
Speaking of the fourth quarter, we saw you do some skipping. Good form. How would you describe your relationship with the New York fans?
Oh, it's a love-hate relationship. I mean, I got a lot of love and a lot of hate, I guess, from them, but I got a lot of love from them too, so it's respect.
Trae also said the dice rolling celebration at the end of the game, him and his younger brother planned that out a couple days in advance. So he already knew he was coming to the Garden and getting the dub. It was
You playing?
yeah, you know what I mean? That was
A plans? Like you know you about
disrespectful.
extremely disrespectful. After the game, Knicks captain Jalen Brunson was asked about Trae playing CeeLo at midcourt and simply said, "We should win the game if we don't want him to do that." Spoken like a true gentleman. So just like he did in the 2021 playoff, Trae Young eliminates the Knicks from the NBA Cup. So, Kenyon, as a Cowboys fan, where does Trae shooting dice rank on disrespect on the midfield logo? Shooting dice on that midfield logo. Remember back in the day, T.O.
T.O. with the twice. Picked it up and ran to the goddamn.
Doing it on the logo.
And then Teague, the dude Teague, tried to take his head off.
Yeah. The second time.
So yeah,
Yeah.
cause didn't nobody do nothing the first time.
But how disrespectful Trae rolling dice on
I
the New
love
York
that
Knickerbocker
minute
logo.
I love
Okay.
that minute of it.
I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
Rashad, as our resident Knicks
I don't
fan.
like that shit.
You don't like that shit one
about it.
bit?
I'm gonna have to drop a dime on them.
Man.
I'm gonna have to
Do
drop a
something
dime
about
on
it.
them.
I don't like that shit.
Trae dropped 11 on the
my
Knicks.
block, drive around on my block, trying to roll dice on my block.
4, 5, 6.
Is this the illest ninja in Oklahoma?
Man, I don't
I
like
don't know
that.
how to feel though. Like the fact that you planned it, I don't know. Is
Yeah.
that more disrespectful? Because a lot of my stuff, I just do it on the spur.
He said, man,
but you
Brunson
can't guard me.
Brunson.
That's more
This is what we gonna do. Listen, at
If
the end
we
of the
win-
game, I'm gonna shake him up, shake him up, shake him.
That's what I'm talking
Did
about.
not roll them in a circle of homies, but still we had to watch
We
him
had to break
them
him.
with the
I
eight.
had to hit him with the 7. 7-11.
On one knee, though?
7-11.
See, I didn't see the one knee.
7 even back
Hit
to
him with the
Lucha.
7
Think
with
about
the
that.
back
Who
door.
plans a celebration on somebody?
Hey,
Days in advance.
when you know you've been putting foot to ass.
For
Hey,
years in advance. Michael Jordan, I'm coming
Yo.
to the Garden. Y'all know what it
It
is.
comes a point in time in a man's life.
yeah, he said he figured out how they
I'm
was
not
guarding.
little no more.
I'm not little
I'm
no
not
more.
little no more. Nigga. Hey, I'm not little no
Run in the
more.
Garden. That one.
What? I ain't little no more. You ain't gonna bully me forever.
Yeah, nah, hey, man.
Think about that. You know he done made it work.
And the fact that they had the ball to dribble, he had the opportunity to
And
carry
ain't
it
nobody
out.
rush him. Ain't nobody on some. You ain't about to do
Wait,
that.
like 3 minutes left in the game.
They sat there and watched him roll dice.
Yeah, that's great.
Said they quit. Like,
I'm done. I got to do something.
it was
It's supposed to be my team. What
yeah,
I'm supposed to do? I had to watch
I don't want to hear the coach get on me. You can let him roll the dice. I got to do something.
And he hit his point.
He hit his 7 twice. He hit a
Right.
7, then he hit his point. Y'all let him roll 4 times.
Man, disrespecting me in front of my seed.
Diabolical.
Hey,
Regular.
hey, Jalen said, hey, we don't want him to do it. We should have won.
X.
That is true.
But nobody seen the celebration. So,
Simple.
Damn.
point blank, period.
I mean, we talk about the league, viewership
All-Star.
issues,
Yeah.
Trae Young versus the Knicks.
Trae Young versus the Knicks.
Premium. I mean, the Hawks too. Give love to his
No,
team.
it's Trae Young versus-
Ice Trae. Bird is cold in
The
here.
Hawks is nice.
Must be
I like
Trae
that.
Young in the atmosphere.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you like Trae constantly trolling Knicks fans like that? Is it good for the league?
I love it.
It's a beautiful thing to see.
Reggie Miller.
amazing.
What?
This is the
Need
Reggie
it.
effect.
We need it.
Yep. We need somebody doing something.
Man,
And as-
entertaining.
so
As
boring.
Steve, our resident Knicks fan,
True, no one is
in true
really-
New York hater
sensitive
fashion,
as fuck. Everybody, you can't say nothing to nobody. You can't even joke around with these punks.
These little punks. Little young son.
Only Rashad thinks.
So Steve is our producer.
Punks, man. Tell me I gotta apologize.
Disrespectful too.
Go work with. I'm trying to work with motherfuckers. They like, yeah, man, he mad because you said. Little punk ass.
Somebody gonna punk
Steve,
that much.
very admirable.
And he's out of bunt.
Came to work in the New York Yankees hat today. A New York Yankees World Series hat. It can't be from 2024.
Oh, damn.
It does? I can't. My vision, because I don't know how
wear that one after
if I
that
recall.
Are
you? I recall. It said it was there.
I wouldn't wear that one.
But wore the New York Knicks hat. But would like to point out that Trae Young has an 11-15 career win-loss record versus the Knicks. Steve, we don't care about none of that. We were here for narratives and to push agendas. Does that include the play?
Well, he wins when they matter. He wins when it matters.
So we're going to spin that narrative. How impressive. Trae Young never played with the All-Star on his team to come into Madison Square Garden.
Never had an All-Star on his team?
22 points on 22 shots.
I mean, hey.
Hey,
We're not bringing in fish.
Very aggressive.
All of a sudden.
Hey,
that's a lot.
It don't matter no more.
Steve,
Throw that out.
Steve,
Overcame the odds.
Steve, the last thing we saw is that boy rolling dice on the motherfucking garden floor,
Could have
man.
taken 50 shots.
Never had another All-Star on his team. Still able to come and have a 3-5 record in the Garden.
Like we got nothing to come back from that. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Trae Young teammate. Trae Young elevating his squad.
Uplift the other guys. Jalen Johnson, nice.
That's a New York. That's a New York. He said, nah,
bro. He shot 22 times.
Hey, he played good though.
He shot 22 times, man. Jalen Johnson, though.
Whenever it's a game that matters, though, Trae Young will come into Madison Square Garden and make that his proverbial trap.
Man, that's crazy.
Choke up their Timbs. Throw them on a wire.
Tying up Timbs is diabolical. You can't tie the Timbs up.
You can't choke up your Timbs.
Trae Young.
So do they still want to trade Trae now or no?
And that's so. Let's talk about it. So Kenyon, like you pointed out, we've seen the Hawks beat the Knicks twice, Cavs twice, Boston and Milwaukee. They're 6-1 against those 4 teams in total. Also lost to the Wizards twice early in the season. We're dealing with injuries, so we can't really, but I always try to just show both sides of the fence. But 6-1 against the best that the Eastern Conference has to offer. Time to start considering the Hawks as an Eastern Conference contender.
Not probably a contender, but a threat for sure.
A threat, yeah, okay.
The fact that they lost.
Too young right now, but
you did lose to the Wizards, injuries or not.
Yeah, that is.
You did lose to them.
That is
like
something
twice.
that happened.
It's the early Wizards.
Twice.
Though. That's when they had inspirations. Then they come to reality after like the 8th loss in a row. When you first start, you think
everybody think they got a chance.
Now they back to the Wizards.
Back to reality.
Yeah.
I mean, you really look at the East, you can't say that they don't really have a clear chance. Because think about them every year. In the year they did make it to the playoffs,
similar team, right?
They kind of got the same team.
The
same team. The only thing difference is like Trae's realizing that he got to take more of the ownership, getting them over the hump, than to depending on the other players. And then you look at Cleveland, Orlando, and you got Bucks, Sixers, and Boston. These are all toss-ups of who can come in and win in those series.
You think Boston would be a toss-up?
I think that if you get them teams playing on all cylinders, every game gonna be a good game between those teams: Orlando, Cleveland, Atlanta, New York, Boston. The top 7. It's a toss-up.
Wasn't a lot expected from the Hawks after trading DeJounte Murray, but Dyson Daniels came in there, looking like an all-defensive level player. Stretches of just crazy steals, streaks. Jalen Johnson, we've talked about before. Emerging. But there were talks before, should they trade Trae? Are they rebuilding?
Man.
What is it, his 7th year?
You got to keep
Trae. This is Trae's 7th season.
So at 7, and you reach your
bring him
peak.
somebody, he got to go.
But he ain't never been...
And never played with another All-Star in his career.
Never.
Made the
Never been
playoffs
All-Star?
3 times, made the Eastern Conference Finals.
He's never played with one.
Never played with another All-Star in his squad.
All-Star.
Had DeJounte Murray, who was previously an All-Star with San Antonio, but was never an All-Star during their time together in Atlanta.
I think Trae just wanted time to try to build something, and I think the trade talks will give him anxiety, thinking I ain't had enough time to do what I need to do here to prove I can do it. I think this is a year he try to knock on the door and be like, let's get out of the first round.
Yeah.
If you give me a little bit more, I might get you a little bit further.
But he's already done.
I can't do too much with Capella. Like, what I'm going to do with Capella?
He still need a...
Boggy and who was number 12?
Bogut, I think.
He said Boggy.
DeAndre Hunter, like these guys.
Onyeka Okongwu, who
they all solid. They all solid guys.
Big man went to USC, right?
I mean, Chino Hills.
Yeah.
More importantly.
Yeah.
Wow.
They got solid.
High school national champion. Play with the Ball brothers.
USC native.
Yeah,
They remind me a lot of like OKC and all the other teams that's trying to build from the ground up.
Yeah, they do got like an OKC team. But I think I like Trae because I don't think they can't trade him now because he fits perfect with the other guys. Get them open lobs, they athletic.
Yeah, they get in the playoffs. They can play. You said they can
they
know they can beat them, right?
They know they can beat them.
They know they can play with them. So yeah, if they get any one of them in the playoffs in their first round, bro, look out.
Because the defense and they late.
That's the only thing they need to play better defense in the crunch time because they give up a lot of bullshit.
That's the only thing I didn't because they're young.
Yeah, young.
They're young.
That's what OKC's learning.
Yeah.
They are learning how to play defense in crunch time. Don't give up bullshit. Once Atlanta figure that out, they can beat anybody.
Currently 18th ranked defense based on defensive rating in the league. If they can shore that up a little bit,
for sure.
Yeah, because they got
They contend. They got a nice squad.
Nice squad, man. I'm telling you.
Okay, we're rolling with Atlanta.
I became a believer. I ain't gonna lie a little bit.
What you thinking, Lexie?
I know.
They don't need another person.
Like what? Like guard?
They couldn't.
I mean,
Point.
that's everyone, but why would you bring up
point.
that he's never played with an All-Star before? If I feel like that's what everybody thinks he's missing.
But I feel like Jalen Johnson
is
not an All-Star this year,
On the
but
way,
on
but
that
like-
trajectory.
He's
I
got
mean, we
that.
said like they're like OKC, but Trae, he's not as young as
Do you
those
need
guys.
that?
Right.
I feel like a year away from really potentially
Doing something.
That man averaged 12 assists, so you don't need nobody else.
You don't need another, another
need to take
playmaker.
Ball out of him.
Right.
Man.
You don't need nobody else
they
that's going
did
to take the
what
ball
they
out
did
of his
with Murray. Yeah.
Murray did that.
Yeah,
Murray
Murray
took the
did
ball out
that,
of his
yeah.
He's
hands.
averaging 12 assists, so
But his
he's making
scoring's
up
down.
for that scoring.
Yeah.
Somebody making up for it.
His
You need like
scoring's
a
down.
Clay.
Everybody else scoring is up.
Assists are-
Yeah,
right.
Bogdanovich is up. Hunter
Maybe
is
that's
up.
the switch he had.
Yep. I
Hunter
think so.
Let
coming
me
off
not
the bench.
score as much.
Boggy
So
off
Hunter
the
come
bench.
off the bench.
Facilitate a bit.
do
So
that?
he's a six man. So
Yeah.
he's up for six man of the year as well.
Yeah.
Boggy coming off.
Playing
the
well,
bench.
man.
Well, that's what he said in the, I don't know if it was post game or halftime, but he said that he couldn't figure out how they was defending him, so he's facilitating more.
Yep.
In the past, he would just try and score no matter what. Now he's like, okay, I'm gonna figure it out,
figure
but
it
I'm
out.
still facilitate. And then once I figure it out,
Yeah, as
Then
Steve
go
Steve
score.
pointed out, 22 shots, 8 for 22.
And Quinn Snyder over there preaching it to him, like,
Yeah.
you know, use your guys, breaking it down for him, making them trust his guys even more. Them guys putting the time in, man. They working hard as well, right? You ain't the only one working hard. Those guys are working hard as well, so let's trust them,
Facts.
right? And then let's give them the confidence that you already have. Let's give that to them guys, man. And when you have a pass-first guy,
he's not, yeah.
it helps, man.
Yes.
The Hawks feel like potential to be a great regular season team just from those young guys. They'll be durable. They'll be able to play a lot of games. We'll see when they get to the playoffs and shit
You
get
got a
real.
guy, but then you got a guy that's been there.
Yeah, experience. He has the experience.
So we get there, right? We all get there, but now we got a guy that's right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we got a guy.
That shit down, man.
Break it down, okay? Break it down, okay? Go ahead and tell him what that one
as
guy.
the guy-
Tell him about that one guy that been there.
One guy got the ball in his hand, right? And that's important, right? So it ain't the big that's been there.
Eastern Conference Finals
It's the guy
experience.
that has the experience that makes all the decisions. That's
Yeah.
been in these. So, yeah, he has experience, man. To you guys' point, he has winning experience, not at the highest.
Yeah, but-
He ain't got there yet, but
Playoffs.
to be in the
Got close
East
to
and
it.
win, go deep in the playoffs with some of the teams that he's had, and
Those guys got to listen to him when he's saying some shit.
yeah. Then you got
Well, I got the experience. I'm going to tell y'all how I go, and you ain't got nobody else to listen to because Kobe and Mike and all the rest of them niggas they ain't on this team. They can't talk to you. Only I can talk to you. I'm Nick, and I'm the only one on this team that's been here. So listen to what I'm saying. If I'm Alex Caruso, hey, nobody else on this team has been to the playoffs, so you listen to me.
Because I am an NBA
I'm
champion.
not Kobe, I'm not none of them, because they not here, and they wouldn't talk to you even anyway.
But Alex Caruso, as an NBA champion, I am here to talk to you.
I am here to talk to you because
Based on my
I have experience.
An uplifting guy.
Yes, I did not score 20. I did not play 20 minutes, but I did watch them play those minutes, and I was there in the lunch line. I was eating too. I seen what he liked to eat before the damn game. I tried it. It didn't work for me. Shit, we different. I don't eat yogurt.
I'm lactose.
They were not.
I'm lactose intolerant.
Swaggy on
I
your.
hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Yeah.
Swaggy, based on your NBA championship experience, was there a lot of yogurt being eaten on that Warrior squad?
Nah, it was more bagels and shit.
Okay,
Cream
bagels.
cheese
Wow,
type.
so I would have never guessed that.
What was it?
Yogurt.
Yeah, that brother, stop it.
So more bagels. Okay. So bagels help bleed. Okay.
Yeah.
You know,
Leads to the
never having that experience.
Gems.
You know.
Swaggy P's gems.
We were levelists.
Oh, God.
We asked the chat, like Trae Young, rolling the dice on the Knicks. 92% say yes, chat. We thrive on negativity.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all.
92%.
We love disrespect here.
Brother,
Sweet.
They live in New York.
They live in New York. Steve voted.
How many times you voted, Steve? You did vote no. You did vote no.
Steve,
No,
go look
no,
at it. Absolutely.
no, no.
Steve, I ain't gonna lie.
Voted
I voted no too, just in solidarity.
He got 4 computers over there. He logged on all of them.
Phone, their phone.
Phone, the iPad.
Everybody's phoning here.
All of them.
Steve.
Yeah,
All these people too. Hey, vote
now.
right now.
This is going to be the question. He told his wife, hey, listen, put it on the kid's iPad.
Baby, now listen carefully.
So, but here's another interesting thing. We asked the chat, are the Hawks contenders in the East? 49% said yes. 51% said no, but more surprising, that 49%.
You know what
Believe-
that does? That 49 turns to 50.
And then something interesting too, Trae's points per game are on a 4-year decline. His 21 points per game this season is lowest since his rookie year. But he's also shooting a career low field goal and 3-point percentage too, so.
So he's struggling and he winning.
Winning, but
what's-
distributing.
What's
His
the
pass is
statistic?
up.
Distributing,
Highest,
yeah.
right?
No, that's the point. He's
Up to.
distributing
Career
the
high?
ball.
Career high assists.
Let me pull it up.
It's up 2 from last year, I think. I don't know.
Rayford Young III, betterwise known as Trae.
12 assists a game.
Ice.
So Rayford Jr.
Career high,
Career
right?
high in assists.
It's a crazy dynamic, ain't it?
Man.
So,
You play words with your
No,
assist and your
And
your chemistry.
career low in turnovers. So let's.
Yeah, oh, that's
Oh no, wait, no, excuse me. Leading the league in assists.
yes.
beautiful.
Turnovers is not career low. Excuse me.
Who's under
Fucked
him?
up.
I mean, is the average, you know?
Ooh, 4.6, but averaging 12.2
Goddamn.
assists.
That's good. That's great.
So you see that 4.6 turnover, a lot of people be like, but that 2-to-1 assist.
See, but I played with 2-point guards, right, that led the league in assists and turnovers.
Yeah.
One of them being Jason Kidd.
Yeah.
But we always say that.
And Andre Miller.
As long as
right?
it's 2-to-1, as
two
long as it's
great
better than
passes.
2-to-1.
Great pass.
But you can't be afraid to turn. If you're gonna be a willing passer,
Yeah.
you can't be afraid to turn the ball over, right?
Facts.
So as long as you lead the league in assists, you can. We like to get that
Right, you can throw
that
that
4.6 down a little. You know?
Yeah, of course.
But you're making good
3.6.
decisions, though. You're making great decisions.
3.6, yeah, that's 4. That's basically 5 a day.
And in 7 years, his assists have gone up every single season.
So
So
Figuring it out.
Yeah.
y'all can say what y'all want.
Think
Jack.
about if he had really polished vet players on his
Yeah.
team. Them would go way down.
This is
And he probably get way more assists.
Way more.
So, Shah, let's talk about your New York Knicks. Will not be going to Vegas for the NBA Cup semifinals, unfortunately. No good at it in the arena today. But they're 4th in the East and have a record of 15-10 through 25 games. Shah, how would you grade the Knicks' performance through the first 25 games of the season?
Remember, they just rolled the dice on y'all.
I did.
And it was planned.
Give us a A-, B+.
Okay.
I think we rallied to get to this point. I think losing that game sends a message. It's kind of like, you know, when you're in college and you're playing in a tournament, like the ACC tournament, right before you go to the tournament, you got to get your ass whooped, or you win the tournament to give you confidence, whichever
Or you
one.
become a national champion and have national championship level experience. But yeah.
But see, we lost in the
I know
ACC tournament.
We went farther than the
Yeah, so that
Okay.
it kind of gives you some momentum when you do get a loss and you need to go back. Tibbs need to get in the video room and make sure they learn from their mistakes. But I think they just keep doing what they've been doing. One loss, but not going to define it. I think they just get to the next game. They're gonna be fine.
Y'all lost in the championship game or the first round? Which one? In the tournament. We lost in the championship game.
We lost in the game right before the championship.
okay.
So semifinals.
Semifinals.
But then went on to.
Yeah, 6-0.
They killed us. We played them. They blew us out by like 40 or some shit.
Yeah, we was not playing with y'all. We was not playing with y'all. Y'all came in there
Said,
happy and
"These
shit.
motherfuckers really good."
These LA motherfuckers in here
freshman.
smiling and shit.
I was
and
a
all.
freshman. I said, these motherfuckers good. I said, is this what college is? Because this was our second game. I said, damn.
That's, yeah.
Yeah. And they brought their ass on here
Yeah.
too. Lodrick and Rodney.
Yep.
Oh, we can hit it a little bit.
You see that?
Yeah, I did see that last night. I did see it.
What is it?
We'll get to it. We'll get to it a little bit later in the show.
Okay.
Some
All right.
reporting getting questioned by agents.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
I
seen
Situations
that.
like
I
that.
did see that.
What'd you say? You say A- big plus for Knicks grade so far this season.
Yeah, I like
Talking about a team that finished second in the East last year, 50-32 record, 15-10 right now.
People
Made that big
sleeping
trade
on
for
that.
Cat.
Second in the East, finished second in the East.
No one been sleeping on that.
Yeah.
That wasn't even your team last year.
Second in the East.
But you were monitoring them.
I was
as
monitoring.
You were looking at other options.
And my fellow
was
New
ready to
Yorker.
jump ship.
And my fellow New Yorker, we had a conversation. I said, should I? He said, no, don't do it yet. Let's wait till the summer.
That's crazy.
Didn't make that move. Well, let's keep this thing moving. We'd like to give a shout out to Aura Watch for sponsoring this show today. We all got that bling bling on. Every time we come around your city, Aura Watch are the perfect blend of modern fashion and classic style, showcasing luxury features without the luxury price tag. And since you know we love to give our fans the plug, Gills Arena's got you covered. Instead of the usual promo code, Aura Watch is offering a site-wide special with watches up to 50% off throughout the rest of the year. Aura is also offering a special buy one, get one deal. If you purchase the FKM Skeleton Watch, you will automatically receive a FKM strap for free. Go to aura.watch/Gills Arena. That's Aura, AURA, .watch/Gills Arena. There's also a QR code on your screen if you want to head straight there. Before our Aura Watch question of the day, let's take a quick look at the NBA Cup bracket. And we're currently talking to Aura. We're going to get the swaggy promo code going, out of respect for your. You got the single elimination semifinal starting this Saturday with the Bucks and Hawks, I believe, at 1:30 p.m. Pacific. We are a West Coast show. And then the Thunder and Rockets at 5:30 p.m. Pacific in Las Vegas, T-Mobile Arena.
Anybody going?
Mr. B may be on his way, currently trying to secure tickets.
To Vegas?
Yes.
You see that ass
Ain't
whooping?
Yeah, no invite.
So now let's get to our Aura Watch.
That's your homeboy.
That's great.
All the work.
Let's get to our Aura Watch question today. We'll have 3 minutes on the clock. Which team would benefit the most from winning the NBA Cup? The Bucks, the Hawks, the Thunder, or the Rockets? Let's start it now. Which team would benefit the most from winning the NBA Cup?
I'm going to say the Rockets. Only because what we were talking about earlier, I think it would give them a better chance to have multiple All-Stars. I don't think it's going to guarantee that, but I think it would give them a better chance to have multiple All-Stars. Because I think they deserve to have one or more than one. So, yeah, I picked the Rockets.
What do you think?
I gotta go with the Bucks. They in desperate need of something.
Some type of hope?
Something.
They need hope?
Where's she at, man?
You know where Hope work at?
Figueroa.
Big.
What?
Big is
Yeah, it's
popping.
nasty. It's nasty, man.
I'll probably say OKC, though. I don't know. Just because they need that feeling of winning something. And that's what their goal is, to win a championship. So, yeah.
It'll feel like a championship.
Yeah, feel like a championship just to get that feeling of winning. And
That might be dangerous for them.
Yeah, it might take
That
them
might
to a
be
different
dangerous
level.
for them. They already
Because they gonna be like, this
championship
is
after
how-
every game.
Yeah.
Now
They
imagine
already
if they actually win a championship.
championship in Vegas, too, for a young.
might have to agree with you on now when OKC might be the one to need this the most.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going to go with Houston with Lexie.
Figure.
No, because they did a lot of losing.
Yes, the side with sense.
Of course. Who else was who?
Because this is the side with sense.
Texas boy, you gonna go with Texas?
No, it's just, I've been seeing OKC makes sense what y'all said, absolutely. But I just look at where Houston has been lately. Like I said, they did a lot of losing to be in second place.
Yeah, facts.
Right? And to have something to early, other than the playoffs, to show for that, yeah, I think the Rockets.
Yeah, like something
That
tangible.
makes sense. Because they dangerous too. If they win it.
Like something tangible, like, yeah, okay, we made the playoffs, cool. But like, you're going to have like an actual trophy. You're going to get a check for it.
Yep.
A
They
little,
build on it.
I don't know if they'll give them a banner like
They got a banner, right?
them.
They got one, right?
They have a banner.
Everybody gets a banner.
Everybody get a banner.
Everybody
Get
gets
a
a banner.
banner. They've now set the precedent. Everyone gets a banner.
Everybody gets a banner.
Everyone gets a banner.
NBA Cup champion, the hardest NBA Cup championship still.
At hardest.
The first one is always the hardest.
No, y'all really set the tone because if y'all didn't put up a banner,
I
nobody
don't
would
think
put up a
nobody would
banner.
even think about putting up no banner.
So y'all did that.
But you have the Bucks who have Darvin Ham and Torian Prince with NBA Cup
Yeah, I don't think
championship
he want to win
experience.
that.
Championship
I don't
experience.
think
Never
he wanna
lost in
win
the
that.
NBA Cup.
Never
I
lost.
don't think he want to win that.
Oh, okay.
It's like a curse for the Ham, man.
Is it a curse
The
or is it,
Humdog?
or is it look what happens when you got me on your team when we play in the cup? Guaranteed to win.
But are you just guaranteeing to win the cup? You're not,
Cause I'm gonna be cut before the cut. They're gonna cut me before we get to the end of this shit. So I might as well win me something. Let me be undefeated in something,
Leaving
Brian.
here with
Goddamn.
something.
Yeah, he could be undefeated.
Yeah, I just want to be undefeated in something.
I don't
It's
know,
hard to be
Trae,
a
that'd
champion.
be good for Trae Young too, though, just to win something after all the negativity he
Right.
was getting.
His first
It'll be good for
And the
Trae
hold
Young
up.
Trae Young.
by himself.
Right,
I mean, it'll be
yeah.
good
It'd
for
be
the Hawks.
good for the Hawks too, because they young.
definitely
But
for
Trae just the way the media treat him, I think this is made just from rolling the dice. It made us like, okay, this got
Right,
it
they
got
gonna
it
have to
hyped
talk to him
up.
about
People
at least
talk-
a week. They gonna have to talk
Yeah.
positive
That's
about
what I'm saying.
him.
You gotta
They
talk
have
good
to
about him.
if they win.
Lexie, you know haters thrive in any condition.
what else
they
you gonna
probably
say?
don't have to do anything.
Unless
That is
there's
true.
another headline in front of him for that week. You know, people like to talk about other things.
Oh, Brian,
You know what I'm saying?
Brian.
Just hope that it's only
Brian,
Trae
Brian.
Young if he wins. Because we don't want to hear no Laker talk.
Now, there we go.
We don't want to hear no Laker talk.
Shout out Paulo, a man of
I know.
much skill, much dedication.
Brian.
We
that
actually
button.
we don't even need to talk about them today, honestly.
That was our Or Watch segment of the day.
Yeah,
Shout out to
we
Aura.
talk about them, Brian. Let's talk about them Lakers, man.
That was not on our agenda, but I was trying to keep it Laker free.
Please.
There were reports though that
I don't want to
come
talk
from
about
Kendrick
that.
Perkins. Love Perk.
What'd he say?
What'd he say?
He said that last year, obviously, the Warriors and the Lakers were apparently in talks for a trade to send LeBron to team up with Steph. Rich Paul shut it down. He said this season, if LeBron did request a trade, there are no indications that he has requested a trade or will request a trade, but that Rich Paul would not shut that down if he tried to get to the Warriors. In the aftermath of that, LeBron did not show up to Lakers practice
Kaminga
while he
for
dealt with
LeBron.
personal
It's so
issues.
crazy. Like people
Kaminga
just
for
say whatever
LeBron.
they want.
What's going on? What's
Just
going on?
say whatever they want.
What's going on?
Kaminga for
Who
LeBron.
cares if it's true?
Hey, what's truth anymore?
Rinse
That's
the-
what I'm saying.
What's true?
You
Ain't
messing
no
with
truth no
people
more.
like who?
Just say whatever you
Who was the
want.
first person to report that?
Me?
So Brian Windhorst,
What,
Kendrick
you wanted
Perkins,
to go to the Warriors?
Me?
Brian Windhorst, Kendrick Perkins, both
Right, anybody can be like, this is me.
made that report, but both clarified that there was no trade being requested right now. You'd have to imagine if a trade did happen, in
Why?
theory, Bronny would be a part of that as well and help bring his influence
Why?
and respect.
Nah, I don't think
annoying.
LeBron could leave LA. They did too much for him, man.
I'm
They
about to
drafted
admit.
Bronny and all that.
I mean, several teams wanted to draft Bronny. I don't think.
But
just don't
they
even
didn't.
make sense.
You know?
Like, use your
Ronnie coming
brain,
off.
people.
leave?
Nah.
You don't think that's the plan?
Nah, he can't do that to the home team. He's stuck for life. I drafted your son.
I feel like the
He
only
ain't get
place he
jumped
could
in.
go
He
is
ain't
He got
stuck.
jumped in. He got jumped in. Son got jumped in.
Your son got jumped into the Lakers, so
Damn.
birthright citizenship.
He's trying to
Got
get up out of here.
drafted what?
He's trying to get up out of here.
What pick did LeBron get drafted?
You can't deport Bron.
Bronny was the 50th pick.
55th pick.
That's what I'm saying.
I asked a question. What does it do if he does get traded? What does it do? What does it say?
People hate LeBron anyway, Sean.
I'm asking the question.
I'm just with.
I'm just asking a very simple
Honestly,
question.
I think it depends on where he gets traded to.
It depends.
Yeah.
There's going to be different narratives team to
He
team.
can't just get traded to any team.
So we move again.
Like if he goes back to Cleveland, I think that would be
That's
like
cool.
the safest.
I'm moving. Look, we're moving.
We have our resident Cleveland Cavs fan here.
He could go to
Would you
Cleveland.
be supportive of a
He could go
LeBron
to
back
Cleveland.
to Cleveland trade? Okay.
He could go to Cleveland.
Good man
or-
right there.
If he wants the
Supplies us with donuts
least amount of
every
pushback, it's Cleveland.
No, he could go to
I feel
Cleveland
like-
and go with one of his like homies, like
If he goes to the Warriors, my fear is if he goes
No,
to
they
the
already
Warriors,
did that, low. Like they already built the super. Like
Nah,
if he goes to the
already
Warriors, they'll
happened.
bring him
I
down
wanna
and then he'll
see
get the
It's like
blame.
going back to that ex in high school that you
I want to see that though.
I
at
don't.
now and-
I wanted to see it like
But you
got
5 years ago.
but you circled back twice.
4 years ago, I wanted to see.
You done
LeBron
circled
and
back
Steph. I don't want to
twice.
see
This
that
is your
anymore.
third time back at Bertha.
But,
Bertha?
you know, the first time I circled back, I left something in there.
You definitely left a lot.
Yeah, I got a chip. I left something
But
in
you
there.
left.
But I want to make her a wholesome
Remember
woman
how you
now.
left, though.
I want to make her a
You
wholesome.
left
said
me with
wholesome. I heard
nothing.
that first part and I said, what?
You left me with nothing.
No, I left
You
you
left
with
me
a chip.
with
I left you with a, you know, you circle back.
Championship,
Gave her
hope.
a chip, gave her
Left
a
me
little,
with
little
nothing.
wham-wham.
First championship,
Then you
50
come
years.
Back.
I ain't got no pockets. What I need pockets for? You left me with nothing. I got nothing.
Nation have a team that is currently number one in the
Now you want to come back? You want to come back?
Especially.
Yeah.
You want to come back?
The least I could do.
Like,
Now you want to come back?
we need like subtitles.
That's like you when you see one of your old things, like, damn.
We need a
You
translator.
can go get her now. You can go get her now. I can go get her now because
Like they literally talk about NBA stuff.
Yeah.
To translate this.
No, it's movie references. You got to be able to watch movies and play basketball at the same time. It's called Love and Basketball. You know that movie?
Hate that movie.
Okay, there you go.
Horror film.
Hey, there you go. She don't get it. She
Horror
wasn't paying
film.
attention.
Part of the culture.
I ain't on that.
Basketball is a horror movie.
Don't love basketball.
Lexie, we could
I will
have
not
did
elaborate.
without that today.
Sparks.
I love the fact that you referenced that.
It's a horror
Pay
film.
for the Sparks.
Why is it a horror movie?
I will not elaborate. There is a thread on Twitter about it.
About what?
A
Love
lot
and
of people
basketball?
agree.
Yeah,
Why is
I
it-
believe it.
why-
It's a horror
Love and
film.
Basketball, a horror film.
For what? For girls?
Why would you dunk on me if you love me? Why would you do that?
Why?
Why would you do that?
What you mean? Why would I dunk
Check
on?
ball!
What? For a game?
Yes, because I'm dunking on. I'm about
Because
to
you
dunk
could've just
on
let
you.
me win.
I'm gonna dunk on you in the court. I'm about to take you in the bedroom. I'm
Right.
gonna dunk on you in there too. So this is all the
I
dunking.
learned
You
a
doing a lot of
lot.
dunking.
We playing for your heart.
Dunking. Dunk.
You risked your whole team to prove up. No.
You don't want me to dunk
Horror.
on you. I'm the only one supposed to be dunking on you.
I
Absolutely
know you
not.
to play if I score you strip. Everybody, come on, man. Y'all done learned so much from it.
Just that movie.
Exactly.
Just
That's my
that
point.
movie.
Nick,
My
did that
point.
influence
That
your
was in the
decision
dorm room.
to
That
too.
you all
That was in the
love
dorm.
Okay.
You
The fact that these two love the movie.
Yeah.
Shout out Charles O'Bannon.
Else.
I'm
Trying to go get
I
some
don't gotta
chicken
say
wings.
nothing
I'm just
else.
saying,
The
love
fact
and
that y'all
basketball.
love that movie.
Man,
That's
with
it.
Sanaa where she at? I wish she was at my school.
Man, back then.
I wish she was at my
Lexie,
school.
Crenshaw High School.
It's a classic. I ain't gonna take that away. But horror.
Trauma.
I'm gonna tell you a fact about that movie after the show that may surprise you, but we're gonna chat about it after the show.
Jacksonville.
It's close to my family's heart.
Jacksonville?
I'm not from
She don't
Jacksonville.
understand.
A great,
Where did
great
that
city.
come from?
Home of the Jaguar.
Spreading lies. Don't
Lexi's
say
mom
the
here.
Jacksonville because my dad is from there. But I'm not from
where you
there.
heard.
Lexi's mom here, and she not
I'm a
playing all
Boston
that.
girl. Boston
Okay.
girls.
I'm running, man.
Lexi's mom here.
I don't know what is you in
Be respectful.
Down from Duval.
Yep, he is.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord. Yeah,
I better leave him alone.
D ain't nothing to mess with.
But we talked a little bit about the Lakers. Let's shift it over
Yeah,
to
so I
the
don't go
Clippers,
back there often.
Don't blame
also known as the JV team. Kawhi Leonard yet to play a game this season while dealing with inflammation in his right knee. Clippers got some good news on Tuesday as the Claw practiced with the team for the first time this season. So according to Clippers head coach Ty Lue, Kawhi did the offensive script, defensive work, but just no contact. But he pretty much did everything else. Just no contact, but he was out there on the court playing with his team.
Practice on Tuesday?
Yeah, on Tuesday.
Did he practice Wednesday?
Let me
That is
call.
also that was probably
my
the most
sources.
No, you gotta let it see how he reacts. Like
So,
they had practice today. I'm pretty sure he did something.
according to a report
Didn't have
from
no swelling, no inflammation, nothing yesterday.
Yeah.
He got back out there today.
So according to a report from ESPN's Dave McMenamin, Kawhi could be available to play in the next 2 weeks,
Wow.
barring any setbacks. Without
Lot of
Kawhi, Clippers are
records.
14-11 this season, currently
If
6th
he's
in the
not
West.
back in 2 weeks, mother. Oh, that mother. See?
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
They setting the timetable up for him.
That's
so if
the
he
worst
don't,
That's
thing.
the setup.
Like, don't stop with the
First of
timetable
the
shit. Whoever the
timetable.
report is, like, don't stop that shit, bro.
He just asked. I think that was what was conveyed to him.
But don't do that shit.
Yeah.
And Ty Lue was on Stephen A. Smith's show recently and said that Kawhi is taking this very hard, wants to be out there on the court. His teammates know how hard he works. And like Gil has mentioned before, it's never really from the low management standpoint from the players because, as Ty Lue said, Kawhi, even at 40%, wants to be out there for his team, but the organization has to step in, tell him to shut it down, and just make sure he's as healthy as possible. But if Kawhi is able to come back in the near future, what's the Clippers' ceiling with a healthy Kawhi? They're 14-11, very surprising. 6th in the West currently. Norman Powell, James Harden out there doing their thing. Zubac out there balling as well. But what's the Clippers' ceiling with the healthy Kawhi?
Think about it.
But they're 6 right now.
what's the ceiling
I'd
of a
say top
basement?
On what? Ceiling on
Well,
who?
we are in Gil's basement currently. I'll say it's at
You
least
said
11
what's the
feet.
ceiling of the basement?
Yeah.
It's at least 11, 12 feet.
Do-do-do.
Like what? I'll say they could get up to fourth place.
Do-do-do-do-do. Do I need a band in this bitch? Ba-da-ba-ba. Yeah, they ain't going nowhere, man. They cook.
Clippers cook.
They cooked.
Ceiling of the basement.
What is the ceiling of the ceiling is the roof, as a bald-headed
Oh
gentleman
my
once told us.
gosh. That was crazy that he said that.
Nah.
Yeah, what you want to
Ceiling
put?
is the
Who's
roof.
the one in the West right now? Oh, OKC.
Yeah.
Okay, see,
so
Rockets
they
second.
They
Houston
could be
too.
Houston. They could be Houston
three?
with a clawback.
Memphis, Dallas, Golden State Clippers.
I think they got a better chance against Houston than OKC. Just because the Houston not used to winning. They starting to win, but
Clippers?
With Kawhi?
Yes, you see James and Kawhi out there. And
The reason you see James doing what James doing right now is because it's James. And he got a big like Capella. He just feels like Houston.
so if it was Clippers versus Houston first round, who you going?
With Kawhi or without Kawhi?
With Kawhi. That's
I'm going with Houston.
No.
I'm going with Houston.
I'm going with Houston.
Cleveland. I mean,
They
I'm going
attacking.
with or without Kawhi?
They attacking them boys.
But without Kawhi, you feel like the same thing?
Are we saying like if Kawhi just came back or like
Just host it.
Yeah, like if you got to play Kawhi. I mean, you got to play
what if
Houston.
he's
you
like looking great and feeling great? You're still picking Houston?
I'm still going with
Oh,
Houston.
if he look like himself,
Yeah.
oh, I'm all right.
He looks
That's
like
the
that
only way
second
they
team
gonna
All
make
NBA
it
player
in the
like
playoffs.
I
last
think
season.
Houston got momentum right now. It don't matter what
Well, that's
Kawhi
right
do.
now.
Again, that's
There's
like,
still, like,
last
50
year
some
though, with
games.
OKC versus Dallas. If you see Kawhi and James, I think that
What is Kawhi's game, and the reason why they didn't get out last year is because he loaded up and he stops the ball. It ain't like he's doing something outlandishly special that's gonna change the dynamic of how we scheme for him. He's just going ISO.
they all ISO. That's what
I'm
messed
saying,
them up.
and he's slower and he
Ball
coming off
ain't there.
injury.
It ain't two slow ones.
But he
Only
coming
one
off an
slow.
injury.
You can have one slow, not two
Leading them
slow.
in scoring.
He gonna be slow.
You can't, but you can have one slow person out there. You can't.
James
have
slow
all-
already.
But nah,
James is like 10 speeds lower than where he used to be, and he's still killing. But
well, he's
you got
not-
two
he's
slower,
not-
older
he's
players.
not shooting the ball as much as he used to. He's passing.
Gotta go
He-
down.
Kawhi, I mean, they cook.
But not by much though.
They cook.
'Cause no one-
Norman Powell
no
gotta
one else
stay
is
there.
really doing anything.
Just look at
We
the
don't take
matchup.
from
You're
them.
gonna have who?
It's
James
taking about
versus
what?
Van Vliet.
4 points. 4 or
they're
5.
You'll have Kawhi and Green,
adding Kawhi.
Brooks and
Kawhi and Brooks,
Kawhi and Brooks. I'm taking Kawhi.
Green and Powell.
I'm taking one leg Kawhi.
I'm taking Brooks because he's gonna put him on one leg. He gonna put him on one.
matter.
He gonna put him on an ankle. He gonna put him on something. He gonna hound him all night. You gonna get your ass up out of here early.
I don't know. It kind of seems like the Clippers have been playing like they've, like
Look how
they
they
know
figured it
Kawhi.
out.
No, like they know Kawhi finna come back.
Oh, they playing like that.
Yeah, because I'm looking at their scoring averages. You drop Kawhi in there, it's not really gonna
It's
mess
gonna
up
fuck it
too
up.
much.
Norman's not
It's
gonna
mess
hit.
up Norman a little bit.
I need a few of those points.
That's the guy you
few.
need the most.
But it's like if they
Thank
take away.
you. Who
He's
guard
your guy.
Norman though?
When he comes back, he's gonna regulate it to the sixth man.
But
No.
now, no.
No.
He lead him in scoring.
He gonna lead
He's
them
their
in
leading
scoring.
them.
He lead the
scoring
team in
right now.
scoring.
So who moves?
Won't be him.
It's gonna be
One of them,
Man,
I don't know.
somebody.
Yeah,
I
man,
don't know
Norman
who it's
guard
gonna
is
be,
the
but I
man.
know who it ain't gonna be.
Norman,
Jones.
James,
Take Jones
and
out.
Zubac are gonna stay.
you
And the
knock
rest of them
Jones
can
out.
move.
If you take Jones out, who you got coming off the bench?
What you mean? You gonna
No
have,
firepower.
You gonna have.
That's what
Kawhi's
Norm
not
is
coming
for.
off.
You
No,
know what
no.
Norm is for. Norm is for firepower. And he's been coming off the bench.
That boy averaging 24.
He averaging 24, just like the DiVincenzo shit. I'm in New York. I'm playing this position. I built this whole momentum with y'all. And what you mean go back to the bench?
I don't think they're gonna put him on the bench.
They can't.
Can't.
He's gonna be the two. That's James, Powell, Kawhi.
Who at the two right now?
Green, Van Fleet, and Brooks.
Who at the two right now?
I don't know. I don't
So
watch
you
the
go
Clippers.
think
I
go
ain't
small,
watch the Clippers,
small with that
so
first forward?
I'm surprised.
Derrick Jones Jr. still at the four,
I think so.
and then Zubac at the five.
Zubac at the five.
Amir,
That's a big
Amir.
Amir John.
Coffey.
Amir Coffey.
Yes,
Coffey.
him.
He
He
came
out.
off the bench.
He's going to sit.
He's starting.
Yeah.
He started 7 games this
Derrick-
season.
No, Jones is starting. So,
Don't start.
Chris Dunn has started 14 games this season as well.
This is Chris
Out.
Dunn.
Out.
Yeah, you got
a solid bench.
But you don't know. But that bench is not a firepower offensive firepower
You need
bench.
an offensive firepower bench when you got an offensive
All them
firepower
dudes are
five.
taking
You
the
just
place
need
of
them to be
Kawhi
able
till he
to
come back.
handle
So
themselves.
what I'm saying, Kawhi comes back, you put Norm. You got to put Norm back over there.
No, you
Because you got two.
He's your leading scorer.
You got James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, and Norman Powell.
Yeah.
And Norman Powell is your leading scorer.
So you gotta keep him in there.
So is he the star now?
Yes, he's still gonna get. It's gonna go from
No, he's
25
been
shots.
holding it down. He's been
It's gonna
doing
go
his
from 20
job.
shots
So do we
to 15.
stop holding it down?
It's gonna go.
No, he's gonna do his job.
Yeah, he go.
His job is 24. No, my job is 24 right now. You're telling me
gonna
not
be
to do my
20.
job no
It's
more.
gonna be
Gonna be
20.
like
So you're telling me
18-20.
slow it down.
That's
No.
what happens with
No, but
everybody.
Tell
you
me
gonna
what
get
y'all
slow it
telling me.
down.
Tell me.
It's going to be a natural progression because it's Kawhi's shots.
So what y'all telling me? I'm gonna take less shots.
It's like playing it's like KD.
Or that
playing
he
with
might
Steph.
still play with the second unit more than James and Kawhi. But he's not gonna go to the bench.
He's not going to the bench.
And he's gonna be the guy with the second unit.
At
I'm talking
24
about,
games.
right now, but back then,
Norman
you
Powell at
sub Powell
24
first,
games.
and then when you sub Kawhi out, you bring Powell back in. That's when you get all the shots.
You bring Powell off the bench so he got all the 24
Kawhi
points
also is not gonna
availability
play
that
on the
he
damn
can have with nobody
Well,
in
you
his
could
way
do
at
that.
24 a game.
could do
It's the only way to do that because
and
you got
leave
two
him
other
in the
guys.
fourth quarter with him.
Yes.
What do you
That's Mike. I'm like, you cannot play him with them. He gonna mess
Why
it
would
up.
anybody do
It's
that?
Yeah, when
nasty.
Kobe came back.
Yeah, you.
Why would you put a
stayed
25 point per
away.
game
He
scorer
don't
on the
mean-
bench?
he don't-
No
What do you
way.
mean? You got to go to the bench now?
He just talking. He don't mean that shit. Rashad just talking. He don't mean that shit.
What?
Why would you
happened?
put him on the bench?
Huh?
Nah, he can go to the
don't
bench.
mean
No. Norman?
You see,
The
I can see
team's
it.
leading scorer.
Off the bench.
No.
Because he's the third
Win.
option. Because he's the third option.
Win.
He's the third
happens.
option.
It happens.
Win.
Third option.
I'll wait.
He not the second option.
Win.
He not the first option.
It happens.
I will wait. Look it up. Win.
Win what? Win what?
When that
His
happens,
scoring gonna go down
When
regardless.
has the
though, so why would
team's
you-
leading scorer?
goes to the bench.
Lou Will, shit.
But they
Mark-
started there.
What team did Lou Will lead in scoring? Which team?
Philly.
AI scoring? The AI team, the
Philly?
team he was on team with AI?
No, the one
Philly?
when AI left.
Well,
So Andre Iguodala didn't lead the team in scoring?
no, Lou Will did.
What average? So it was
I don't know.
what,
shit,
a
I
couple
don't know.
point, a point,
Was it-
half a point,
was
some
it-
shit like
was
that.
it
Like y'all.
25? Was it that high?
I don't know. I just know.
Regardless, it's
So
happening.
did he average
It's
24
happening.
points coming off?
It's happening.
What
We
he
gonna see.
Joe, what is it?
I don't know if this is correct.
Talk to me.
2011-2012 season, Williams led the 76ers in scoring with 14.9 points per game.
No way.
know.
Is that true? I mean, I'm
Yeah, but Iguodala.
What?
11-12.
Never averaged that
11-12.
Wait, he led the team?
Lou Will.
Average 15.
Iguodala
There's
only
no way.
averaged like 12.
So what y'all saying?
Gil is
I
still here in
understand y'all
spirit.
trying to argue, but
They want a
your
king's
argument was
ransom.
saying that it never
They have
I
happened.
did that.
Okay, but
It's definitely happened.
I did that.
All them losses in a
14
row.
I did that.
25
Double check.
I
is
did that.
different.
Steve, that's the year they had all them losses in a row.
They were 35 and 31.
35 and 31.
Let me double check. Let me confirm.
But either way it go, that's a lockout year then.
Nah,
No, this is true.
They had Holiday.
So Lou
Evans,
Williams, Lou Williams averaged 15. Drew Holiday averaged 14. Thaddeus Young averaged 13. Iggy averaged 12. Elton
That's
Brand.
crazy.
That was Elton Brand year.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was
Dallenberg
wild.
them.
The year they beat the Bulls in the
Yeah.
first round, Derrick Rose got hurt.
Dallenberg them. Yep. So what's happened before?
Stop that bullshit, man.
Stop what? You said it never happened.
Yeah.
It clearly fucking happened.
Yeah.
Motherfucker average 15.
What that got to do with happening?
happened.
And what that got to do?
4.
So
Man,
what?
at 24. Do you think he's going back to the bench? No. 15 points off the bench.
It can happen.
The next that
It
dude
could
average 14.
happen,
That's-
but
Yeah.
why would they do that?
Why would they
And
do
you
that?
say-
Because
and
it's
no-
They
smart.
don't have to.
Because it's
so
smart.
did Lou Will
It's
start?
smart. It's smart.
And then they
Saying-
moved him to the bench?
It's more
gonna mess
shots,
up his
but
rhythm?
all his shots come
His
in when
rhythm gonna
Kawhi
get messed
come
up.
out.
No.
Lou Williams did not start a game that season.
So he's
Played 64
so he never
games.
was a starter, and they
Zero.
moved him to the bench.
Do you see a world where the
Exactly.
Clippers bring Kawhi off the bench initially
No.
to start? He's coming in right away.
Hell no,
Yeah,
you're not.
you can't.
Stop it.
I'm just.
What happened?
Norm, hey Norm.
You gotta
There's
go.
never
You
since
gotta
Norm, go back
Rest
to the
up that
corner.
form up.
Sure.
Going back to the corner, bro.
Yes.
I want to extend that knee.
It's up to Norm.
I want to see that knee versus second. unit.
Honestly,
up to
yeah, if
him.
they ask Norman.
It's not going back to man. Coffee, man, done.
But it ain't enough.
Been
shots.
starting in his
What he
spot.
talked about, but and I see what you're talking about.
Coffee, man,
Been in that
done.
situation where you get all the shots, then the star come back. Yes, you don't want to be out there with all them.
With
motherfuckers.
them.
You ain't gonna get the same shots you get. So when they come out, your time that's when you cook.
But was you leading the
Yes.
team in scoring?
Yes, and then Kobe came back, and I went back to where my shit was. Went back to the bench, and I was happy because that motherfucker didn't pass. So when he got out, I got in and I did my thing.
Damn, that sounds so on point.
Does it?
It does. It sounds
Well, it ain't
exactly how Norm Powell gonna have to
It ain't
figure
gonna
out,
happen
man.
in
I
this
got to
situation.
get. I'm gonna have
See
to
that
get the
shit right
best
now.
of my shit coming off because Kawhi and James is gonna demand the ball, and I'm not gonna be getting that bitch the way I
You gonna
was.
be in the corner sitting like shit.
No,
Were y'all
James get to chill.
were y'all overachieving at this time?
James get to chill. No, they sucked. Them? Hell no, they sucked as a team. When he let them in scoring, they fucking sucked.
No matter what it
That
was.
doesn't matter.
They fucking was
Because if y'all was
terrible.
winning, maybe it
was
would
not
have been a
winning
little
shit.
different.
So now you're
I mean,
saying we
it's
got to
close,
move the goalposts because now we've
Man.
proved twice that it has happened. And you
No,
said it's
I mean,
never
we're just
happened.
But why can't we
And
just
now we
focus
just
on one
proved
situation?
twice.
Man averaged 15.
Why can't we just stay focused?
Never started one.
We are focused.
No,
y'all
y'all
said
keep
something. He
pulling
just
up.
proved it
Why
right. He
does
just
that-
proved it twice.
Man ain't never. The man didn't
Not
start
the
one
same
game.
situation.
It's time to crash out. Let's do it.
So Lou didn't start one game. So he wasn't leading the team in scoring and went to the bench. At no point.
Hey man. How much Jamal average?
Swag, I wouldn't let Kenyon talk to me like that if I were you.
It's your arena.
Fucking with King.
He can talk to me like that 'cause I'm just the host, but no, I'm just
Your
kidding.
arena.
Hey, Jamal, I think it's Jamal with
Jamal with the Hawks.
or with the Clippers.
Or with the Clippers. It happens. Your star player,
He didn't
the
lead the-
person that lead in scoring could come off
Mark
the bench.
Carver didn't lead them in scoring.
Probably. If we
Who's-
look at it.
I know
Who was he
it
on
was
the team
probably
with?
Joe Johnson did, but
Who was he on
I
the
know
team
he
with?
was second.
So now second
Like-
counts.
But I'm talking
Fuck out of here.
Could have been
First
New York. He
So
coulda
now
led the
second
team to
counts.
New York could have led.
Oh, he didn't, but he was
Chicago.
second.
He played, I mean,
If
he
Joe
played on a
was
lot of
hurt,
teams.
obviously Jamal would have fucking played more minutes.
Yeah.
And if my
But I'm
aunt
saying
stop.
it happens. I averaged goddamn 17, 18. Kobe came back. I was
Also
sitting in
good.
the corner.
Not 25.
I come in when I want to do my thing. I chose to do my thing.
So let me ask you a question.
You gonna play with them, but
Let me ask you a question.
it's more comfortable.
So was it ever in any doubt in your mind or question that when this man came back that you was gonna get the same amount of looks?
I know you know it though. He knows it. When Kawhi come back, he ain't gonna get the same amount of looks.
So therefore,
He'll get the same amount of looks when Kawhi not out there. So when will Kawhi not be out there?
Can't be when you start next to the nigga. I
Why
know
not?
that.
why
Can't
not?
be when you
Can't
start
be.
next to him.
Why not?
Because my shots is now your shots. Thank you. Let me get
Why
that
don't
back.
we gotta
Hey, let me
take
get
it?
that.
Why
Let me
not?
get that back, player. Let me get that back, player. Thank you. Let me get that back. Yeah, I know you enjoyed that.
Hey, you had fun,
You
right?
sitting in my chair.
There's
It's like
enough shots out there. James shooting 16. They shoot 16
Yeah,
shots
both shoot
apiece.
16.
There's enough shots.
There's
out there.
more than enough shots.
Some of you
why
underlings
why
gonna
they
have to
only
come up
taking
off
normal
yours.
shots?
Yes. Yeah, there's enough shots out there for Norm still. He's got to be efficient in his approach. That's all. You just ain't go. Some of them games you ain't gonna get them
He's
28.
shooting 49%.
Right?
I'm not signing them. I'm Norm. I'm not signing up for
He's
that.
shooting 8
Because
threes
that's
a
just
game.
me being PG now. I'm taking PG spot.
Yeah,
Now I
he's
gotta look
49
like
from three.
inconsistent like
They
PG
not
was.
taking that out.
I'd rather be
Right.
me when
They're not
PG was
taking-
here.
Hear this
You
number
gotta
coming off
make
the
your
bench.
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Shooting
gotta make your
50%
shot.
from 3, damn near.
And the field.
And the field.
Norm?
Like that
Yes.
forever.
They're not taking them off.
See, that has nothing to do with anything but him being a good player.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
being prepared. He can do that off the bench too.
Nah.
No.
You could be prepared. That's how they gonna sell it to him. That's what Tyler gonna tell him.
They say that when they ain't got nothing else to say. Nah.
Wasn't he? He
Not buying
was
it.
coming off the bench, wasn't
Who?
He was used to coming off the bench.
That was his
But now
role.
he's starting,
He's a
so-
corner boy.
So,
Not anymore.
Oh, he's
so you
not a
think
corner.
a position,
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Basically-
DiVincenzo had to go back to the bench. My point
Was he leading the team
exactly.
in scoring? Oh, gosh. Huh? Was he leading the team in scoring?
Second.
So second counts now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second does.
Once
count.
again.
second does.
And
count.
this point,
But
this
Second does.
with this
They
point it
rolled
does.
the short
Because
break.
DiVincenzo
They set in
is
they
second-
brought their punch to
19
them.
a game. DiVincenzo was starting,
They could-
and then he had to go back to the bench.
They couldn't bring their own lunches.
They ate lunch at 10:30, both of them.
We done said 3.
Oh, we did what? Oh, that's what we doing?
Y'all
We
ate
doing
lunch
little
at-
short bus jokes?
Y'all ate lunch at 10:30.
Oh, come on, don't do that. Don't do that.
Short
Don't do that. Don't do the short
both
bus
y'all
jokes.
said the exact
Don't
same
do
thing.
that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do the insulting my intelligence.
Because both of y'all said
Don't
the
do
exact
that.
same thing.
Don't do.
10:30
I wouldn't do the insulting my intelligence shit. That's not cool.
10:30.
Not cool. I don't do no little buses.
Both
I
y'all
make
said the
buses.
exact same
I
thing.
make buses.
Well, he was second.
I'm an engineer.
Hey, he
I
was
am far
second.
I'm far from anybody that needs some help reading and writing.
He was second.
I'm far.
Yeah.
Swaggy, this is your arena.
Rain Man was a genius.
Yeah, he was. I ain't Rain Man. I make it rain.
My point exactly, right?
Let's go! Fuck you, mean? I ain't gotta put my hand up no more.
Paulo with the preemptive strike. Respect. Hold on.
Same I knew it was coming.
So,
Paulo, one day I'll outsmart you. You will give me the shot gone.
These are fools.
my
Big
point
one,
exactly.
big two.
So bring me to my next question.
Absolutely.
Catch up, Lex.
Joel Embiid.
Keep on insulting. You know I got the jokes back now. Come on. Don't
one
do
more
it. You got one more.
I hear a little whisper.
Thing one and thing two, huh?
My motherfucking ears big. I heard it.
Turn into the Grinch real quick.
Yeah, man.
We're going to talk about that in a second.
I almost put my outfit today.
We're going to talk about that in a second as well. Joel Embiid played 5 games this season. Kawhi Leonard played 0 games this season. Do a little hypothetical. No, we don't normally like to do hypotheticals on Gil's arena, but this is Swaggy's arena presented by Underdog. Whoop, whoop. Who will play more games this season, Kawhi or Embiid?
Oh, shit.
Damn, that's sick, bro. That's sick.
We are diabolical here in the
I'm going Kawhi because Embiid not doing back-to-backs, so.
Shit, Kawhi? Maybe.
Kawhi not even on the court.
He's not doing front court.
I'm still picking Kawhi.
I'll go Embiid.
How many games Embiid
He's only
played so
5
far?
and
5 games.
That's it?
Only got to play 10.
Nah, I could have sworn Embiid played more games.
So did I.
Talking about him. The way we been talking about
They were powerful games, though.
They were. He come in and
5 powerful games.
I'm going with Embiid.
His last 2
started. Yeah, I'm
back-to-back 30 pieces in his last 2 games. But last one, November 20th, and he missed a bunch of games, came back December 8th. But nonetheless.
Back-to-back 30 balls.
2 30 balls a month.
You got 34
balls a month.
Seems about what he's doing. I'm
Lexie,
still going Kawhi.
Lexie going Kawhi. Kenyon, who you think will play more games this season?
The guy that's playing.
That is nasty.
Yeah, you got to.
I'm going with the guy that's playing right now.
Okay, you say Embiid with the 5-game head start.
Yeah.
He's playing. We don't know when Kawhi coming back. So y'all going with that 2 weeks.
That 2 weeks.
2 weeks,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. That's a setup.
I'm falling for it.
For sure.
Barring any setback.
You falling for it?
Yep, I am.
Barring any setback. Underdog, can we get the higher lower going, please? Come on.
Yeah, that'll be sick.
I'll give you that one for free.
Sick.
I'm going with the guy that's actually
They might
got
lose a lot of
basketball
money on
shoes
that.
on
They
and
wouldn't
putting
do
the
that.
basketball game uniform
Shot,
on.
who will play more games this season?
I have
Kawhi Leonard or Joel Embiid?
Joel Embiid.
You got Embiid. Swaggy, this is your arena.
I'm going to go Embiid.
Okay, so we got Embiid on this side. Embiid with Kenyon. Lexie.
Kawhi.
Kawhi. Okay,
Yeah.
we respect. We will see it. Perhaps another Nobu dinner will be added.
You know why I want
basically,
Kawhi to
Kawhi
play?
ain't
So
gonna
I
play
can see
until
what
next
happens
year.
with Norman Powell. That's the only reason.
Oh, just you gonna see.
The only reason why.
For sure.
You gonna see. Ty Lue gonna make it.
It's a clear example.
Hey, Norm is back to the trenches.
So we asked the chat.
Coldest feeling.
We asked the chat who will play more games this season.
They let them take
64% said Embiid. 64% are trusting the process over the claw.
Damn.
All right, so as I previously mentioned, we got our holiday sweaters back in the mix.
Here we
I'm gonna
go.
tuck my mic
I wasn't
in.
on here. I heard everything you said, though. You was pissed.
Tuck my
Oh,
mic in.
He was
that shit was
pissed.
so funny, bro.
Did you design it?
I said, I stole the sweater. I stole the sweater. He said, I'm the Grinch. Well, I don't know. At all, everybody, I'm the
They made you
Grinch.
a sweater that gives I don't care.
right?
That's
So
probably
let's take a look at our collection.
sweater that
He
describes
said,
that.
buy one of these, get mine.
So
Blank one on that mug.
you can see Gil's red sweater with his Maybach. Here's Cemetery Larry sweater.
Hard.
Lexie sweater in the pink. Lovely
Clear-
Christmas tree.
clear,
Lovely snowman. Bedazzled. Kenyon, lovely.
Damn,
rust
they changed
color.
it from the
I
great.
mean,
They changed it from the.
they kind of just
We got
changed
Swaggy's
towards
most
mine.
hated.
Hey, I like the most
Sweater
hated.
available
No, that
around.
shit fire.
And the green tough crowd sweaters, obviously Brandon.
Man, we got some good ones.
So they're now also available on gillsarenamerch.com. We have the link in the chat and show description. Get yours ASAP. So our deal was whoever sold the most sweaters among the cast will get 5,000 underdog bucks. Similar to Disney money, you can use them on the Underdog app, but only at Underdog.
What's the time frame?
So we Gil and Kenyon, both tied for 5th place.
Yo, what I tell y'all?
Look,
don't
fuck
fucking
with Debo. Don't fuck with Debo.
But they don't
What
listen.
I tell y'all,
Wow, the pink isn't last?
That's some.
Wow, that's
I
surprising.
tell you, motherfucker.
Hey, y'all shouldn't be selling that
I want to
bullshit,
spend
man.
Red's money.
Like dead ass, man. Who
I had
buying
nothing
that
to do with
bullshit?
You're not
Man?
last by yourself.
Who buying that bullshit?
Grandmas, man, granny.
Yeah, it's like.
Like, I'm dead ass serious. Like,
A
who
lot of
buying that
grandmas out
bullshit?
It's like beige.
Shad, as you
Could've
pointed,
given me, like, a
the
different
grandma
color.
community has been very supportive of Kenyon sweater.
Just beige.
Like skin
Beige
complexion,
was
right?
skin tone.
Put that shit on, I'm gonna disappear. I have a fucking Christmas tree on my chest.
He gets mad.
You gonna disappear?
So in 4th place,
This is the color of Kenya's skin.
Big
Sweater
transparent in this bitch.
in 4th place we have Lexie
with the pink.
with the pink.
Whee!
Glitter, what that? Glitter and
Hey, glitter and pink, not last.
Bedazzled.
Okay.
Swaggy, you came in 3rd place. This is your
Yours
ring.
is definitely winning.
Why?
Rashad,
Because yours is the best.
Oh,
You got
mine's
the best one.
I'm gonna do it.
Mine's the best.
I'm gonna do it. David Stern style. Hold on, let me get the frozen envelope. 2nd place. Not Rashad. Brandon's tough crowd sweater 2nd. In 1st place with
See, we told
a
you.
sold out sweater shot. Sold out on the gillsarenamerch.com website. Our winner, Rashad McCants.
No, for real. I said that. I remember you showed me that motherfucker. That shit.
Yeah,
hard.
you like the logo. That's
shit
why
hard.
I kept it. I was
Shot.
like, Nick like that motherfucker. I know it's kind of hard though. Okay.
Producers would like to know how many sweaters did you purchase of yourself?
I haven't purchased any yet.
Oh, you haven't?
I was waiting to see the results, so then I could purchase.
Very, very high quality
I wanna
material,
purchase
I'm told.
one.
Yeah,
I want
yeah,
one.
yeah. I created it myself. Okay.
Oh, you created.
Very heavily purchased in the work sector. A
Yep.
ton of work across the country.
I hope
Apparently
so.
supported
They
cemetery.
not getting no
that.
presents.
No presents. No presents.
You should at
No
least give
presents.
a sweater.
They all acting
You should
up.
give them all the
A thong
sweaters.
sweater.
Uh-uh.
No more. You
A
can wear
thong
that.
sweater? No, I got them the
A
little.
what?
You know the full onesie.
thong sweater.
You know the full onesie joints with the back out.
What is it?
Where you can.
I have no idea what they're talking about.
Y'all don't know
So,
what throne means?
Rashad, you just won 5,000 underdog bucks, which you can
Oh,
use
like you just throw it on when
for
you
Pick'em's
leave
best
the
ball.
house, like,
Hold on. Did they put it? Did they put it in there, y'all?
Yeah,
Oh, that thing is
Like, I'm going
zero.
south,
That
I'm about to go
motherfucker
on
say
some-
zero.
Cool enough to
I just
throw
lost
on,
last night. I need to
go to the
re-up.
bar or some
I need
shit.
to re-up.
coming
You don't
soon.
get it? A throne?
Are you going to share it with the
Roll
fans?
on.
Are you
Yeah,
You want to share what with the
Yeah.
fans?
that 5,000 underdog bucks that you received?
Absolutely.
Okay, Rashad is giving back to the
Absolutely.
people.
With anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna share it with my dog Nick.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It is like-
My dog Kenyon and Lex and Cheryl.
But
for
not-
sure.
Not your dog Josiah.
No.
Okay,
For
I just wanna make
sure,
sure,
my
Rashad. But I thought-
dog.
You did
for my
kind of
dog.
skip over.
You-
No, I didn't. I wouldn't wait for the best for last.
Save
see,
it.
see how
I
he
get
fucking
it.
up the last?
You always-
See, now I gotta say
It was
Gil.
supposed to be the-
Now I gotta say Gil last.
Clowned me recently. It was hurtful.
Oh,
But we worked our way through it.
Oh, that shit was funny.
Had me
Well-
crying in the locker room.
That shit was
Had me
hilarious.
crying in the locker room.
No, nothing.
Oh, that shit was hilarious.
The chant.
Nothing, man.
The chant.
The chant was good.
It was revenge.
It was good. It was
It was
fun.
revenge.
Okay,
Yeah, I keep it tab.
I deserved
Yeah.
it. I deserved it. And I took it honorably. But
Appreciate the chat.
good man. Appreciate the chat.
Appreciate the chat.
Everybody, you want to get a Christmas sweater? Go to gillsarenamerch.com. Buy them now.
Cemetery
Be available
Larry.
through the holiday season.
Wins again.
We told you you were gonna win.
Appreciate
We
you.
literally told you.
That was a
It was a nice one. It
that was a nice
That
flex.
nice.
That was,
It was a little shake.
a little
to it.
shaky.
So speaking of the holidays, while the holidays often represent the season of giving, for some folks, they represent the season of taking. So after the NFL issued a memo to all 32 teams and security directors about a recent string of burglaries to players' homes, the NBA recently did the same as well. So on the NBA side, players such as Mike Conley Jr. and Bobby Portis have been targeted in robberies. And on the NFL side, reigning Super Bowl champs Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce were targeted as well. And just this week, while Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow was playing a Monday Night Football game against the Cowboys in Texas, his house was the target of a break-in, despite a local police officer being on detail at the house that night. So Burrow spoke on the incident briefly yesterday.
So obviously, everybody has heard what has happened. I feel like my privacy has been violated in more ways than one, and way more is already out there than I would want out there and that I care to share. So that's all I got to say about that. You know, we live a public life, and you know, one of my least favorite parts of that is the lack of privacy, and that has been difficult for me to deal with my entire career. Still learning, but
Scary.
I understand it's the life that we choose. Doesn't make it any easier to deal with.
Had Burrow been at his house, he would have been able to foil the wet bandits, similar to Kevin McAllister did in Home Alone, but was, again, in Texas.
The wet bandits.
The wet bandits. Well, they got this work. So the trend of targeting athletes is pretty clear here. League memos have urged players to beef up security systems in their homes and store valuables in a secure safe. Investigators are saying that a South American crime ring is responsible for these coordinated burglaries. The common thing is that all of these occurred while the players were not at home. So I just want to know, what's your reaction to the uptick in burglaries in athlete homes?
Scary.
Shit ain't new.
Yeah, that shit happened to me.
Happened to me.
You got?
Yeah.
I was about to say, I was like, house like this is not. This
Fucking
couldn't
house
be the
got broke
first
into
time
my rookie
this
year.
happened,
If
right?
you don't know when you're getting lined up,
Right, this shit is.
somebody lining you up, trying to.
This shit has been going on.
Oh yeah,
It's just
that's
social
when you go
media
there.
is-
This when you go here. You got the cleaning lady who knows
they
her
know where you
cousin
are.
coming around.
Doesn't seem too difficult to coordinate.
They know where you
Go
are.
to NFL.com or NBA.com,
And
click on the
figure out
schedules
where
tab.
you are at.
Oh, he's not going to be here. This
It happened to one of my teammates in Denver. They lived in an apartment building.
Damn.
Wow.
Was it, bro, man?
Secure, like, dude work at the front desk building. Like,
I mean, you got to come in.
you got to
that
come
way,
in and talk to somebody and
Yeah,
get
let 'em
upstairs,
up,
and they
yeah.
still got. So,
Damn.
It be
bruh,
inside
listen,
jobs
man,
too.
dog.
Yeah.
These are criminals. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Facts.
Right? Whether it's the South America, whoever it is, whether it's them targeting, whether it's Junebug and Jeremy,
Right.
whoever the fuck it is. Like, these dudes are criminals, man, and they take time. Dude broke my house in Dallas, right? I was on. He used a device that was tracking movements. When people was coming and going out of my, not just my house, other people's houses as well.
Damn.
So, dude, these dudes are criminals, man.
A tracking device, that's crazy.
Right? You put it on something that you won't notice to look at.
Knock out your signal and
All kind of shit going on.
That's
out the power.
He eventually got caught because dude found the device, and but it's been going on, man. It's unfortunate that, like dude said, when you live a public life nowadays, it's more media outlets and everybody got a police scanner, and
That's true, yeah.
somebody go home and tell this person that everybody know, and they got somebody that work for the man. It's
The world is harsh, man. Yeah, safety is one thing, but preparation is another. You can't be arrogant not to think that you're just above being a regular person that get robbed like anybody else. We got to prepare better. Just because we athletes don't mean they're not going to come to this house. Oh, it's Joe Burrow house. We're not going to go. It's Joe Burrow house. We going in there. We definitely going in there. But what kind of?
My fear.
What's in there? Like, you got to, if I'm got this type of money, bro, you know what kind of thief you got to be? You know what kind of thief you got to be with the type of money these dudes is getting? You got to be MI6 Mission Impossible.
Oh yeah, you got to take precautionary measures. Like my house in Dallas, like I said, the dude broke in. He took stuff that didn't matter, right?
Yeah.
Like, he didn't get nothing of value. Like everything that he would have had to have a chainsaw.
Right.
Damn.
To get the real shit.
To get it's behind a door that had a combination lock on it. It had to be in the cedar closet that's in this closet.
Where at behind
Right?
the door?
It's 3 locks.
Where at behind
Right.
the door?
3. Trust me.
3. It's 3.
Sold the house.
3. Now, trust me.
Sold
3.
that house. But no, so
3 doors you got.
like, so he probably went to the door, combination, like he probably couldn't get in and he didn't think he would have kicked that door in probably. He would have had another 2 doors. Dude, you would have
Three.
It'd take time.
seriously,
I didn't think about
right?
that. I was
It's shit like
naive.
that.
I
Like
ain't gonna lie.
if
I
you got
was
shit of
naive.
value, you gotta take those measures, like just in case.
I came back home after the game. All my shit was just on the floor. I like, damn, I left the house fucked up, didn't I? I'm going to shit. I see clothes and shoes. I was like, damn, I left the house like that. Coldest thing, I had some work with me too. I'm like, damn, you coming in, you
And
thinking
it's
the house
messy.
gonna be. She said, damn. That's how you living? I'm like, oh, shit.
Oh, Lord. You don't get no buns tonight.
I'm like, yeah, I know I didn't do this, man. I know I didn't even like.
Swaggy, did you ever suspect that Gil may have had something to do with it?
Probably was, because he did break in my house a couple times.
Gil broke into your house.
It was his house he let me use. But
No, but it was yours. You were squatting. You were squatting. You have legal protection in that regard. You can't just roll into the spot without permission. It's my house.
Let me break up into my own shit. You just read.
Yeah. But yeah, that's just different, bro. I think I got a guy for like a chain, a watch and stuff. Cause I didn't have a safe back then. I was young, just being naive. But yeah, it was crazy.
So, Kenyon, what advice would you give to current athletes? You know, they sent that memo out storage or
Take
stuff.
all
You talking
precautions,
about
man.
doors, you know, you got
Just
multiple.
take precautions, man. Get you a safe.
Yeah,
Set your alarm for
Yeah.
damn sure before you leave the house. Like, even if you're in the bitch at night, like, set your alarm, man. Like,
Lock them windows.
Yeah,
you leave the
that's
house,
my fear now. with
have all
kids
kind
being
of,
home.
like, just
I
take
remember
precautions.
DeMar telling the story, his spot in, I think, Hidden Hills.
It did, yeah.
Yeah, but
He shot at them.
like the kids were in the house. He was at
that's
one
the
part of the
scary
house.
part,
The kids were in
yeah.
the crib. I think he's neighbors with D Wade, so they rolled over to D Wade's spot to look at the surveillance footage to try and figure out. I think that's the concerning thing. Like,
Yeah, the
you know,
kids been there.
when the
That's
kids
my
there-
fear, bro.
Oh yeah, nah, man. It happens to regular people. I know one of my partners, our kids go to school together. They hit his house. He's a few doors down at a party. His nephew was in the room sleep. Well, wasn't even sleeping. In the room upstairs, dude,
Playing
and
games or
cocaine.
some shit, yeah.
Like, man, listen.
Could have went crazy.
Yeah, that's
Yo,
my fear. My son
what he-
playing them
my
games.
partner,
Run downstairs randomly. and
He's a collector. I'm saying my partner a collector. Like he got some
okay.
shit, right? He showed me he hit the garage and the dudes heard the garage door. And he showed me what he grabbed. I was like, oh yeah. It was finna be, dude jumped from the top, second floor. You saw the dude limp out on the security because he got security cameras in the house as well. So I saw all the footage. He jumped down, he snapped his shit. He ran out it was gonna get bad for him had they been like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
But it's happened to regular people. This don't happen to
does,
athletes,
bro.
That's
man.
what I'm saying.
It happens to
They-
regular people. Just take
Hard on
precaution.
Nick,
Especially if you're an athlete and you got jewelry and money in the house and like you've been targeted,
I'm
trust me.
having all kind of lasers and
Now,
landmines and man, you better not come over here stepping the
Landmines is
wrong way.
crazy.
You might die today, boy. You don't come over here fucking with me.
So, Nick, obviously you have your NBA championship ring. I just want to make sure you keep that safe because there may be people who have not experienced.
one thing I did learn, the insurance money is good from it, so shit.
Rob me. Okay.
Rob me.
So you want the niggas to rob you? Huh?
No, I'm just fucking with
Set
that.
something
I'm
up.
trying to see what that feels like.
Set something up for you. So we can make something happen.
I've been playing that myself. Made it look good.
Horrible bosses. Horrible bosses is playing it. We get the money.
All right, so let's talk about some, Kenyon, that you brought up earlier in the show on your phone that the chat at home didn't know. But
don't like this.
situation go with Jimmy Butler. There was a report that the Heat may be interested in making a move for Butler, who's in the last year of his deal, has a player option this summer. Obviously, Jimmy Butler was looking for a long-term extension this past summer. Pat Riley said the nay-no to that has yet to give him one this year. But after Shams posted a report saying that the Phoenix Suns are another team that Jimmy Butler's agent, Bernie Lee, has indicated in league circles that the six-time All-Star is open to as a destination while Miami listened to trade offers, joining Dallas, Houston, and Golden State. Butler's agent, Bernie Lee, took exception to being named in the report and responded as such. I believe we have the full screen of it. He said, Shams, this is your opportunity to say my bad. I let Chat GPT write my tweets, and it went old school Peter Vesey. Shams, Peter was a writer in the 90s. Be a trendsetter. Invent the new I was hacked. Carry on. All thank you.
Says Shams Peter was a writer like he didn't know who he was.
The irony in this tweet.
And then this morning on First Take, Shams responded, I 1,000% stand by reporting. Is fully vetted. And as a professional, that's what I do. That's what I get paid to do. Report truthfully and accurately. That's what this is. Period.
Oh, put period on it. Period.
No, that's right. That's how he said it.
Period.
Bernie used to be my agent.
Period.
And Bernie also said the following too.
Yeah, ironically.
Bernie, that was Bernie's.
I know what the truth is behind what a Bernie could.
So Bernie also said prior to sending that tweet, he said, "I don't know what I'm going to do because I'm a middle-aged dad, but just know it would indicate severe dislike. World, all this is fabricated. I have never, and honestly wouldn't help me or the position I represent to do anything that's been reported by said journalists." He also told Shams he gave you a pass. Stop putting my name on your complete and utter made-up bullshit because you know you normally aren't worth my time to acknowledge.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
You gotta be making that shit up, man. Bernie ain't say none of that shit.
They're coming from Bernie's official.
Can't be the same Bernie I know. It can't be.
Bernard Lee.
Can't be. Bernie's the Asian Bernie?
Bernard Lee.
Asian Bernie?
Weekend at Bernie's.
Oh, man, that's crazy.
So what do you make of this beef between Butler's agent and Shams? Shams, honorable man, hardworking, good dude.
Agents don't be wanting their secrets out. I know that.
See, that's what happened when you don't state your source. No, he said he didn't say who told him.
League circles.
What
was the
Like,
source?
He didn't say he told, right?
Like the league, they all just be
He
hanging
just
out
said
and
Bernie
shaking.
said it. He said Bernie said it. Now you got to tell you who said Bernie said it.
Oh.
Right?
Bernie don't want nobody to know he's saying anything.
So therefore,
you wasn't supposed to say the sleeper team that we was going to surprise everybody with. Why you fuck it up? Type shit.
It's his job. It's his job.
Damn.
So you think Shams just pulled that out of
Thin air?
thin air.
or
If he going as far as saying all the reports is like it's three sides to every story. So
where he end up, if he end up in Phoenix,
Right, then what?
somebody
Bernie,
like it was. I mean, or they square up, squabble up, squabble.
The Bernie lean,
squabble up. Shit, what's up, Bernie?
no, it can be some. That's why I don't reports and like let's.
Because does he usually come on and address? Because Jimmy been in trade rumors all the time, but this is the first
time we heard the agent come out.
So that's why I'm kind of like.
And after
It's gotta
the
be
report initially
some
broke, I
truth
believe
to
Jimmy did not speak to the media, left the facility that day.
Really?
Yeah. We had talked about it earlier.
Yeah, so this is all kind of mixy.
But
I didn't know he was his agent.
It makes sense though. Like I said, last year of his deal has a player option this summer. If a move were to be made, it had to be made by the deadline. If not, Jimmy has the potential to exercise or to opt out,
Go to
become a free agent, leave the Heat with nothing.
With nothing, yeah.
Ooh, yeah, I think you gotta trade him. Yeah. You got to.
Or extend him.
Or
What for?
Right, I'm about to say.
Your option.
I'm just being honest. Like, no, Jimmy is a hell of a player with the right pieces around him and right situation, but they didn't made it there a couple times on bad. The 8th seed make it to the final. Like, you can't rely on that all the time, man.
For sign and trade? Extend and
For who?
trade him?
And that's, I mean, and we had talked about there's a potential. You just let him walk for nothing, or you sign him to an extension. Now you at least have an option to
But
try
I'm
and see if
not
somebody will
afraid
come
of
over of
I'm
his
not
deal.
afraid to let Jimmy walk.
I'm not, yeah.
If I'm Pat Riley, now
But
I'm
that's
not
last option. That's last
Why? They
option.
don't
Don't
think
let
they
him
can
walk to get
Who?
They
nothing.
can get someone else? Not for Jimmy in free agency.
Who? Who's
I
going to
don't
Miami?
know. I don't know. Is that
Who
not,
has?
not a
Besides
place?
LeBron.
Nobody has.
That's not a place people want to go.
No.
They be working too hard?
Yes. Who's
They'll
ain't
let
trying
us
to-
go to Miami.
People ain't
but-
signing up for that. Yeah, they love Miami,
But I know, but I'm just
not the
saying.
Heat.
Which
Not
is
the
so
Heat.
funny because Miami
Nobody
the
about to
city
do all
versus
them
the
damn
team. It's
suicides.
like
Two
and
opposite things.
it's night and day.
Right?
Like
Might
playing
as well-
overseas.
You can't even
Man.
like if you are someone that really likes Miami, you cannot go play.
Oh, no. Because you're not going to do what they expect you to do.
Take special people.
Yeah.
That's why they be getting all these second rounds and niggas off the street type.
Them already the hard worker, the hustler.
Second round picks. You
We gonna scramble.
you can't afford to go out.
Right?
Your life revolve around trying to make this damn team.
Facts.
And they go
real.
get paid and
That's-
go.
Until a couple years ago, how many second round picks they have? And undrafted guys.
Yeah.
Five.
Gabe,
Five guys on the roster.
Gabe,
It was like hard.
Gabe
It was like hard
playing
knocks.
big
It was like the
minutes.
hard
Big
knocks of the
minutes.
NBA. Yeah.
They was playing big minutes.
Dude
Yeah.
from Philly that went
You're
to
right.
Philly.
All-
Gabe
so-
Vincent.
Gabe,
Stuff,
the
Yeah.
one in
Caleb Martin.
Cleveland.
Yep.
Caleb Martin,
Caleb Martin,
Vincent,
yep.
All of them.
Duncan Robinson to get drafted.
Dunn. No, not Dunn. Was it
The
Dunn?
one that went to the
Max
Lakers.
Strus, who went
Max
to the
Strus.
Cavs.
Bruce
Dunn.
Max Strus.
Dunn.
Kendrick Nunn.
Kendrick Nunn.
Yeah.
Kendrick Nunn.
Yeah,
Kendrick
so-
Nunn was over there.
So no, they had a bunch of guys that
Seems that's like a
Damn,
springboard for
It
the
is.
second rounders.
Right.
If you could play hard, come in and give us
you
what
do Kevin Love in there, and then you. But it's just, dude, you man,
They got
they haven't had
They got
anybody
undocumented
fresh
workers.
since
right?
Bam.
Oh,
A lot of liquor stores.
A lot of them.
So therefore, and they can do that, right?
Bam and Hero. They drafted Bam and
So they
Hero,
can-
but them are the only two.
And Jaime Jaquez right
Jaquez.
now, right?
Shout out to the third guy.
Yeah.
Right, but other than that,
Yeah,
you got guys that. But Jaime Jaquez went to school for 4 years. He played.
did.
He played for Mick Cronin.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, hey,
Hey, he's
Mick
not.
goddamn nuts.
He's not phased by anything
Not
going on in
anything that's
Miami.
going on in Miami as far as working. He played for Mick Cronin.
He's been
So-
motherfucked up and down the court for numerous
Timeless
years.
for 4 years.
Not worried about anything you talk about,
Yes.
Pat.
He definitely got motherfucking cussed out for 4 years under Mick Cronin. Absolutely.
It do seem like they develop players good though.
Who that?
Miami.
Because they older guys. No, see this.
They develop a
See, this is the
great
thing.
work ethic.
Yeah, great
a
work
great
ethic.
work ethic.
But they get older guys though, right? Them guys that's not getting drafted. They not 19.
Like 22.
They
Right.
yeah, they didn't went to
Older
school for
draft
3-4
picks.
years.
They know what the
older
grind.
draft
They
picks.
know
what the
how to
grind
play
is.
basketball.
Yep.
They ain't afraid of the work,
Yeah.
and they need this job.
And
I
they not new
I'm
to the work
undrafted and second round.
Facts.
I would run through that goddamn wall
Just to get this contract
Yeah.
signed.
and back through that bitch for a not the same hole that I just created.
Damn.
I'm gonna create a whole different hole coming back through the wall,
Damn.
right? To get this job.
Stop. Stop.
Multiple holes.
Brother Knowledge came out, boy.
I'm going back and forth.
Yo, you done been in training camp with dudes trying to make the team.
Oh, hell
Absolutely.
yeah.
You like, don't match me.
I'm not with him.
Ruben Patterson was trying to make our team in Denver. Do you think he made it? Yes. And one time they tried to cut him, they brought him back, right? You can't. Who wants to play against that? Go ask Melo how it was every day.
Man. You gotta tell somebody get him.
Go
Right.
ask
Somebody
Melo
get him.
how it was
Get
every day
away
playing
from-
against Ruben Patterson. In
Damn,
training camp.
Rube.
Get
Are you
away
okay,
from me, right?
Rube? Shit.
Give him a contract
Right?
already.
Yes, please sign
Just
this
sign
thing.
him.
And he still ain't gonna turn it off because you can tell him it ain't guaranteed money yet until January 10th.
Damn. I gotta keep grinding.
So, right? So them the dudes that Pat Riley and them get.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was Hero? First round?
Udonis undrafted.
And dudes are few and
First-
far between
Played there for
now.
Udonis didn't get drafted, played there for 20 years.
Them three.
The only
So it's
top,
Bam.
the last
Top.
top pick they had was what, Beasley? That was like a prima donna. Yeah.
Hero was 13th overall.
And that was a mistake.
End of the lottery.
And that was a mistake, them drafting Mike.
Oh, Mike Beasley? Yeah, they should never did that. For both parts.
Both parties.
He a legend though.
Absolutely a legend.
Mike
I'm
Beasley
saying,
would have been a legend. Now, he would have been somewhere else.
I know
and
Mike
went
since he
crazy.
was a like child. Like,
If he would have went
so-
somewhere else, it'd have been better for him.
Absolutely, way better situation.
Yeah, Mike was too young for
Yeah,
Miami.
he was
No, too young for the Heat.
Yeah, for Miami.
Yeah.
He was
No,
too
just
young.
that too
That
much.
And he didn't
too
separate
much.
Miami from the Heat.
Yeah.
He was
just-
trying to integrate it.
Kid, man.
Yeah, he was
No
too
integration.
young
19
for
years
that.
old, man.
And
Cold.
You know.
cold.
World at your feet, 19 years
Very
old,
free
trying with
spirit.
that kind of pressure.
Yeah, all kinds
And deal with Pat and them.
Like you.
And deal with Pat and them.
That's tough.
And go out, come on, 19? That ain't gonna work.
And you ain't never been yelled at
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, he got yelled. He played for Bob
K-State?
Huggins.
Oh, Bob was at
Oh,
K-State?
yeah,
That
He
one
fucking-
year?
He definitely got fucking yelled at. I can tell you that shit. Listen. So I'm referencing these names. So Mick Cronin coached under Bob Huggins for y'all that
yes,
don't know
the
this.
current coach at UCLA.
Current coach at
I rock with
UCLA.
Mick though. 'Cause
So he
cracks
coached
me up.
under him. So if you didn't play for either one of them, you've been motherfucked.
Very
a
very
lot.
old school coaching
Yes.
approach that a lot of players in this day and
LeBron and
age
them are athletes.
That's why-
emotionally
Can't
get
handle-
phased
Not
by.
handle.
Yeah, and
Oh my
But
God.
Jaime Jaquez unfazed
absolutely.
at no point.
Oh, I think he was in,
Was
I think he
B-
was in Minnesota during the LeBron Miami years.
He got drafted by Miami,
And
didn't he?
then he got traded to Minnesota.
I was saying, was Beasley ever LeBron or after?
He was with LeBron.
So Beasley got
in
drafted
LA. He was with
2008.
with the Lakers.
Right?
He was. For
Yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah, I talked to him after that shit. I was like, "Why you ain't get signed back?" He said, "Man, should have never challenged Brian 1-on-1, man."
I don't believe that that's what he said.
I'm not.
So he played the first 2 seasons in Miami, then went to Minnesota, came back to Miami for 2013, 14 season, 14
I'm
season.
about to say, he killed Brian one-on-one.
He
Yeah,
did not like
one-on-one.
that challenge shit.
That's when
Bron
they
was
was
there?
there. Yes.
Bron was there.
The challenge Brian one-on-one lost and just
Yeah.
killed the
Second
spirit.
time.
Understand? Yeah, it happens.
It's man. Going to Miami, you have to be prepared, and they can treat certain guys like that. So I reference. So the same thing about the Heat I say about Mick Cronin, right? In order for you to get the guys who you think you need to get, which is the 5-star guys, and for you to get the top free agents, you got to tone that shit back.
Yeah, you do.
Mick can't be that way and get 5-star recruits.
Yeah.
How many 5-star recruits have Mick got recently? I'm speaking the truth, right? Unfortunately, because of how he coached. When he was at Cincinnati, you can go 3-star guys, you're in the middle of the country.
Mm-hmm.
When you're in a certain organization, you can do that shit to people, but when you need, in order to attract free agents and stars and 5-stars, you gotta, because
tone it down a little.
Ain't no way a 5-star guy coming in free agency and you talking about, we got body fat test and we got this and and I've been used to going out 3 or 4 days a week.
But,
that doesn't sound appealing to you that we got cardio 4 days a week. So we got to do extra cardio 4 days a week.
Even if you don't go out, that don't sound.
That don't sound right.
Wait.
Even
It only sucks.
That's just
it only sucks
terrible.
if you ain't really been. That's why Miami has been the challenging destination for everybody because it's
Like 2
challenging.
days a week, it's cool.
It's challenging.
But
you to
who's
change.
going though?
I know. We know nobody's going. But what you just said is
Well, I
the
can do it
ultimate
on my
challenge
own
for a player.
time.
No going out, eat
on
right,
my
be on time, and make sure you perform. That's difficult for a guy who's never had that accountability.
But
Cronin's got a few through there, but it takes a certain.
Through there, but
Mark Bailey, Peyton Watson, but
everybody hate running.
I don't like when somebody is
what
telling
y'all
me to
are-
run.
That too. I hate when people tell me get on the line.
How many far?
Man, I'm not about to get on.
Myself, when I feel like it.
everybody not built for that, Kenyon, as you know.
If we could
I
just
know,
pop
that's what
a
I'm
pill to get in
Fragile
shape, I
minded.
would. I'm in
They have to
shape
go to
like a
SC.
motherfucker today.
I'll
But my
run.
thing is like some guys you can do, but that's not attractive to some guys, right?
Most, like you said,
So
most
a lot of
guys.
Everybody.
So most guys you're going to get as a free agent, they already established that you need to come there.
Yep.
They're already established with whatever habits they have.
They got great work ethic.
Work
all that.
ethic, it's one thing. All that extra.
Yeah, that's all.
You're not used to. You like, yo,
gonna
what?
put this on top of my work.
Yeah,
dog.
and that's too much.
And I'm in year 9.
Yeah, that's too much.
Year 8, whatever it is, you're not finna. I'm not finna do that. I'm not gonna sign up. You can trade me there, and if it's part of it,
That's what I'm
It's like
talking
we
doing
can
freshman
talk about
shit.
this
It's like being
shit.
a senior doing freshman shit.
Yeah,
Come on, are you exactly? No, I'm not doing
sure,
that.
yeah.
We're not
Let them
finna, we're not
freshmen,
finna do that.
the freshmen go ahead, y'all go ahead.
Absolutely, y'all dummy outfit.
We not gonna do none of
So
that.
how it used to be, this is real shit with other coaches. So Max Good came to Cincinnati. He was doing like little camping shit, right? Great prep school coach, right? He wanted dudes to be in there running through plays and shit like that. They had audience in there, coaches clinic.
oh yeah,
Man, y'all young boys, I'm not finna. Can you come out here? Nah, they got it.
right.
Not doing that, dog. I'm not.
Dummy
I'm not doing the demo. I'm not doing the demo for y'all. I'm not doing the
demoing for
demo.
y'all.
I'm not a demo player.
Soon to be the number one pick in the draft. You think
Come
I'm
out here
gonna
and
be out here pony show for me? Come on, this dog and pony show for y'all? No, I'm not finna do it. Right? But dudes that's established already, you looking to, so you're gonna sign for a certain amount of money.
Yeah.
You tell me I'm making 40, 50, possibly 60 million a year, and I work hard already. That's what's got me.
That's what got me to
Already
60.
got
Yeah.
this.
But you want to put this on top of my
What are we proving? What am I proving by
Right.
doing this? For
I
you,
think-
am I proving that your system works and that
The reason
What
that
am
you
I
came to
doing?
get me, I've been doing it this way for this long, and I've been successful first team All NBA, whatever it's been for this.
no cookies on the plane?
chocolate chip cookies removed from the plane.
See, that
It
ain't going.
sounds like a boot camp.
It sounds like a plantation.
Not every day. Yeah,
It sounds like a
For real.
hey,
Every
put them
day.
greens down.
it's okay.
This is macaroni day.
Yeah, like that body, listen, man, that body
Heard that
fat
body
and
fat.
conditioning shit, bruh.
When I heard Antoine talk about that shit when he was in Minnesota, he was like, well, he was in Miami, boy. You know how hard it was for me not to eat this shit?
That's what I'm talking about. That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Right? You making. Okay, we want to eat.
And you used to a certain
They expect you to athletes to eat a certain way and do certain things and build a certain way. But I'm here to tell you, people, there's only a select few that fits that fucking stereotype
100%.
of a real goddamn athlete.
Just eat.
Athletes
structured
eat like
food,
shit.
All the time.
We
We burn it off, yeah.
Burn it
I'm about to
Shit
burn
off.
that off tomorrow. I'm
We
about to
running
eat like
4
trash.
miles a day.
Man.
We burning that shit off soon as it ain't
Wake up in the morning, just burnt everything I ate off last night.
right.
Gone.
Walking.
You burn it while you was
From the bed to the kitchen.
While you had your metabolism is sky high. You burn that shit off walking to the gym.
Man.
From your car to the locker room, you done burnt that shit off.
You ready to eat again?
Ready to eat again.
Funny thing about like when they talk about nutrition and stuff, like it's not one size fits all, and then some people are above all those rules.
You can come in and eat candy, like Lamar eat candy.
I had a teammate, one of our best players, McDonald's every morning.
Every morning.
I used to sit there and eat
Every
nachos
morning.
right before the tip-off. You been able to eat nachos right before the game.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
Boy,
That's
that
That's
motherfucking
insane.
I would throw up everywhere.
Man, who's foreign, man? Who's foreign with all that cheese?
All that cheese.
Kenyon.
Like it just do. Like so people that think athletes do it now. You got certain guys that do, yes. Certain guys have chefs. Even in some guys that have chefs. Some of the
Still
food
eat
that the chef
bullshit,
makes.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Trash.
It's
Yes.
and a lot of no, it ain't. They're not measuring shit out.
Facts.
Just pinch of
Right?
pinch of salt
Yeah.
here and no.
They make
Man,
it what
let's
they
go-
want to eat.
Take that shit back in there and put some flavor on that. Not finna
Put
eat
some
that.
water on that goddamn shit,
Right?
boy.
Like you ain't finna just. If I'm paying you, you gonna make this shit to my
Right, how I
liking.
want
Facts.
it.
Right?
Exactly.
People talk about Zion. Zion can have a chef all he want. But if you ain't making this food to my liking, I'm gonna complain about it. And I got
Where the butter at?
and I'm gonna fire you. And I'm gonna go fire somebody else. I'm gonna go find somebody else to cook the way I fucking like it.
And if y'all don't cook the way I like it, I'm going to get it myself.
I'm gonna go right there.
I'm going to go get that. You got 30 more minutes.
So
I'm
you
going
can
to
watch them, you
Chick-fil-A.
can do. I had to do it in college. Same shit. You can watch them. You can restrict them. All that shit. Teammate caught him in the hallway sneaking eating pizza and shit. Listen, bruh.
I got him.
Dead at these are no. You can do whatever you want to do, but
It's like the movie Heavyweights.
this is what I'm saying.
Oh my God, great movie. They hit all the snacks in the bed.
You go. Get them snacks out.
Snacks out.
But for you,
That's
for
a
Pat to
crazy
take.
movie.
Yeah, he's still doing that.
So I had a teammate in New York. They took his cookies away, right?
How
He was
many
a
cookies
drone?
y'all eating? Damn.
I wasn't there with him.
Oh, you went there with him?
No, but yeah, and we horrible. So we ain't let it go. Well, y'all see me now. I'm petty as shit in this environment. We not gonna let it go. Hey, can I get 2 more? I ate them 2. Hey, let me get 2 more cookies.
Oh,
While we're at the
hell
card table
no.
playing.
No.
Oh, horrible. Yes.
Oh, no. 2 more. I was looking at him. Oh, you ain't shit.
Come on.
Oh, he's nasty.
Don't eat the
That's
cookies
nasty.
in front of the man.
Licking his fingers and everything.
Yes, you can't have.
Yeah, he's bullying.
You can't have. Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we pour salt in there when we make you even more pissed off than you already are at these people for not giving you cookies?
I'm just going to get some
Bring him a cookie. Bring him a cookie.
But so we put the flight attendant
Fresh out
arm's
the
way,
wrap.
right? Because she's giving it like, yo, you ain't gonna give him? Oh, they said he can't have. Who said he can't have none? The people.
She like this grown ass man.
You know,
Right?
They said he can't have none.
it's 5, 6 people at the card
How many
table.
cookies he had?
Everybody else get cookies and they skip over you.
That's sick, bro.
You're an adult.
Then everybody like,
And
where
then
your cookie
you ask,
at?
yo, can
Where
I
your
get 2?
cookie at?
And you ask, yo, what am I? And they say, they say she can't have. She don't even want to say it.
Under the voice.
Yeah,
You know he can't have
And look away as you saying it, right? You say you
have no
can't have none.
No, you
Man,
can't
it
have
ain't my
Who said? Then one of us. Who said he can't have none?
Nigga start scratching
to let everybody in the back know, hey, somebody up here asking for cookies, him downstairs.
Like, I ain't got no name.
Him downstairs.
Wait till I tell you who it is.
Oh, shit.
After we get off the air.
Oh, wait, with that in mind, let's move on to MostlyFans.
You gonna love it.
Oh,
Presented by Underdog. Download the app, use promo code GIL, get up to $1,000 in bonus cash, plus a
Okay, we
special pick'em. What a glorious day in Swaggy's Arena. sun was shining.
I ain't laughed
birds were
this long. I ain't laughed
chirping.
this. Hey, it's a lot of laughter.
Actually, it's cold outside.
It felt like a championship level episode.
Different.
Just-
Higher level.
I've never experienced, but from that experience of being around a person who
You
has
feel it. You feel the energy. Nick's rubbing off on you. Yeah.
Shoot me a jumper. Let me see. First question from underdog user Whispers1000. What's the dumbest thing you ever bought, and what's the most expensive thing you bought for someone? Dumbest thing you ever bought, most expensive thing you ever bought for someone.
Dumbest thing?
A wedding ring.
Tough shit. Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
It's both categories?
I just took that motherfucker back. That's all. I just took it back.
So that
But when
fits
you
both
take it back,
categories?
you don't get the same amount of money you spent.
So y'all didn't answer my
Yeah, I
question.
got it. That depreciated.
Y'all didn't answer
What
my
was the second? I just,
Does it fit both?
What was the second
Yeah,
question?
it do.
Most expensive and dumbest?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. For sure.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I never spent $1,000 on a woman before.
$1,000?
$1,000 wedding ring shot?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Man, let's get off the air.
I don't want to answer this question.
$1,000?
$1,000.
For the ring?
Yeah, you see, I ain't married. That's what it was worth.
Did you give it to her?
You got
No.
So wait, so you say I'm thinking about marrying her. I'm gonna just buy this.
And then I found out what I found out, and then I went and gave it to a stripper.
As you should, shit. I just didn't want to do it.
You didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got bamboozled.
You got bamboozled?
Yeah, man.
But you kind of $1,000. I would have been mad at you. What type of little ass ring is this?
Yeah, but this what you get because you was doing this. It's what you get.
I feel it.
Yeah. I was gonna upgrade after the.
What after the?
Oh, that was a.
Oh, that was
Pregame
a test
ring.
run?
Yes, it's always a test.
That's not how you
See?
should live your life.
That is not. But that's why I'm not married, because I lived my life a certain way, and I passed. She didn't. And I got my $1,000.
your
I'm trying to
test.
feel appreciated. Like, I love this ring.
Yeah.
But here
If
the
she
ring.
like
but
really,
here the
really
real
loved
ring,
you,
baby.
she would have accepted any ring.
Accept anything.
So
I
Lexie-
agree with that.
Lexie said you're not going to
To
answer
an
that question.
extent.
Kenyon,
Yeah, because people be watching my pockets. I don't have to.
You watching your pocket.
dumbest thing you ever bought, most expensive thing you bought for someone.
For someone? The dumbest thing? Probably dumbass cars or something. Yeah, that
Expensive car?
really expensive car.
And real quick, Lexie, what's your thought on getting a test ring, a pregame warm-up ring, if you will, that will lead to the actual ring if you play your cards right and get your mind right?
Oh, yeah, you got to test the behavior. You got to test the entitlement. All of the things.
But is the engagement real? Is the engagement real?
Yeah.
Or is the,
Of course, you got the ring.
Wait, this was league McCants? Or this is college McCants?
No, this is league.
See,
like when I get the bigger
I think
ring,
I get where he's going with it.
I do, but I'm like, I don't know if we here with it though.
But let me, so tell me if I'm wrong. It doesn't matter how much it costs. It's the thought and the action.
Right.
I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Right.
So if that's not enough, whatever, like, you can't I'm just telling you, listen, bro.
I see, but
This
how
is,
did the ring look though? As
it don't matter.
Because you could get a
It doesn't
really
matter,
pretty
bruh.
looking ring and it's
Women love
fake.
It does not
Who cares?
matter.
But who else?
It
Is
shouldn't
somebody
matter.
else gonna
I mean,
ask you a
it
question?
shouldn't matter.
I'm asking you a question.
It should not matter. If a man is asking you to spend the rest of his life with you, it should not matter.
Only the
Facts.
love should
That's
matter.
when you really love. So,
bullshit.
say the ring is accepted, everything goes smoothly. You're automatically, even if she's so happy with the ring, you still gonna get her a better one?
Yes, absolutely.
The better
But
one
if
is
you
always
look
in
at
the
that
plan.
motherfucker and you be like,
Oh my God. It's
like
over?
you turn your
I
nose
think
up or
if
you,
any woman do that, that's crazy.
right?
Yeah.
You do
If
some
a
shit
woman
like
do that,
that.
that's crazy.
Then that's the reaction you probably.
So I don't know
it's-
people do that then.
What?
Give
Well,
someone like a
me
baby
being
ring.
on the short bus.
Because everybody don't.
Me
think
being
that.
on the short bus, you got to come up with these good ideas so that you can test
We're
these
in a
motherfuckers
So I
out.
get it,
times.
right? So I understand. So yeah,
You got to test.
I
I ain't want to do the fake shit because it was real. I was being real. I wanted to know how real she was being.
Yeah.
What does the ring have to do with real love?
I know, like.
so that's what the thought should be. So I bought one of my.
If you feel
so I bought
that, if
somebody
you
out.
feel that you gotta
wow.
do this,
But it
why
wasn't
do you love
really
it in the
expensive
first
house, but it was
place?
like,
Ooh.
Okay.
And I know
You
people
feel
speak
you
to that
gotta
in
get it.
life.
Okay, if you ever want to buy somebody else's house, I'm always in the market.
Well, if you can find one at the time, it was a house of like 120,000.
Oh, okay.
So if you can find one for that,
little below my curve, but
you can find you a livable situation for 120. Come holler at me.
All right, on that note, it's getting a little too turned up here in Swaggy's Arena. Swag, we appreciate you taking over the
Come back soon, Swag.
with your
Come back soon, Swag.
We hope you get Swag Arena. John, appreciate you. Lexie, appreciate you. Lexie's mom, we appreciate you pulling up, being a good sport, hanging out here. She gonna check some of y'all after the show, not me, because we already bonded. And we appreciate you as well. Everybody in the chat, thank you for pulling up to this show. Some of y'all complained that Gil wasn't here, but as you know, we're gonna turn up regardless, win, lose, or draw.
It took a personal day.
He took a part, you know, he
needed it.
Trade rumors, all those things going on. He was turned up in the group chat this morning, waking me from my slumber.
That vein was just
See,
popping
not
out.
doing none of this. I was like, hey,
seen
Nick.
it. The blood pressure was just.
Make sure you come on set today. We just jump him. We gonna jump him.
He hit me. He did hit me. He did hit me.
We gonna jump him today.
This has been Swaggy's Arena, presented by Underdog. Well, girl, we will see y'all on Monday.